Hello, hello, hello everyone. Let me turn down this extremely loud music so I can chat. Hello, how are you all doing? Hello, Al McLeod. Hello, Katani. Hello, Brittany. Hello, Jen. Hello, Crimson. How are we all doing? How are we all doing today? I'm doing fantastic. Here's a raptor. Luckily, I've got, I can walk right up to it. I should be able to without getting killed. I've got Leave Me Alone on. So hopefully this will do nothing. Here we go. Look at this. Right up its arse. Right up its arse. What are you going to do, raptor? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Why? Because I like arse. There we go. Hello. How are we all doing today? Are we all doing fantastic? It's nice to be back on ARK again. You know, when I logged on and I looked at this base, I kind of realised that, you know, last stream, I don't know if you remember the last time I was building this, but the last time I built this, guys, I was struggling to decide if I felt like the middle section just was a complete waste of time. And I kind of feel like it was, because it's kind of like I've tried to merge two completely different buildings together. But what I'll do is I'll leave the middle for now, because we spent ages trying to work out how to get this middle section in. That took a long time to work out. So I think we're going to leave it for now. We're going to leave the ugly middle, and that's fine. I feel like this whole base here, this deserves to be on a completely other building somewhere. It's like I took the top of another base and I shoved it on top of the museum. I don't really know what I was thinking there. In my head, it was going to look amazing, but it ended up looking a little bit off. So there you go. Anyway, I'm doing alright coming home from another doctor's appointment. Oh, okay. I hope you're doing well, Crimson. I hope you're not feeling too unwell. Grace Watchers. Hello, Lance and chat. Hello, Grace Watchers. Grace watching me right now. That's what she's doing. Appropriate name. The Allman Plays. Hello, Heather. How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna do with the old. What we're gonna do with the old middle, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Now, bit of a weird time in ARK right now. There's a lot of a bit of drama going on at the moment with ARK and the community and the player base, and not particularly when I say ARK, I mean a particular game publisher, not Wildcard the developers, but the publisher of ARK. Bit of drama going on at the moment. So I thought I'd oh my goodness me. Oh no! Oh, thank you so much. Oh, the Allman Plays coming in with some early gifted straight off the bat. Thank you so much, Heather. Give a big GG to the Allman Plays. What an absolute legend. And always so kind to the community here. Storm Shadows just received a membership from the Allman. Rachel D. Adams received a membership. I eat pallets, I hope you don't. You've just received a gifted membership. Sam, gifted membership. Mr. Champa, leader, gifted membership. Guys, if you've received a gifted membership, be sure to join the Discord, link in the description. You'll be able to get a lot of your membership perks through the Discord, so please do join to the Discord. And you'll also be able to join the community server. Talking of which, everyone who's a member currently will be going in this museum when it's finished. So, you guys are going to want me to finish this museum, because I am going to need to finish it to put all of you in it. So there you go. And that includes everyone who just got a gifted membership from Heather. So there you go. GG's, Heather. Thank you so much, Heather. That's so sweet. Always so generous. Really appreciate the support. Really do. So yeah, oh, what's this boy doing? Let's stand on him for a minute. Sometimes it's just nice to stand on the back of a wild T-Rex, you know? Sometimes it's nice to just stand and look at your work. Is the drama going to affect gameplay? No. No, it's not. It's not going to affect gameplay for me, anyway. It's just a bit sad. I just hope that, you know, the whole situation's a little bit rough, isn't it? Because it's like, we don't really want to support Snail Games. We don't want to support them if we don't want to. We don't want to support them. But at the same time, we want to support Wildcard. But at the same time, like how I don't know how you do both. I don't know how you do both. So it's a odd situation to be in, for sure. And look, Snail Games are just the worst kind of publisher that you could possibly have. Sadly, they're just the worst. They're just the worst. I mean, if anyone's not seen all the previous drama with Snail Games, I definitely recommend checking out one of Newblitz's videos where he discusses about the CEO of Snail Games and how shafty they are with their money and how they're using the money that they're getting, and basically they're constantly to give a rundown of the CEO of Snail Games. They're basically constantly in debt. They're constantly in debt. They're just always in debt. And they're using ARK as their cash cow, really. I believe they're just using ARK as their cash cow to get themselves out of debt. And no matter how much they try, the whole reason that Nitrado are the sole provider of ARK servers, and you can't buy ARK servers anywhere else, is because Nitrado had to bail ARK out. Snail Games was in debt. Astraeos ended up paying a load of money, and in that deal was they obviously are the sole provider of the servers. So there's a lot of stuff there. There's a lot of stuff going on, you know, behind the scenes for the last God knows how many years of Snail Games and Wildcard. I'm working on something to support Wildcard and all the players from the beginning. Oh, that's so sweet, really. I look forward to hearing and seeing whatever that is. That's awesome. So, yeah. A lot of weird stuff with Snail. And honestly, this trailer they released recently was just the most shocking thing I have ever seen in my life. It was the most insulting thing. Not just insulting. It was a complete embarrassment. It's a complete embarrassment. I don't even know how or why you could post something like that and not be horrifically embarrassed by it. Whoever they hired to create that video, I mean, it's shocking. Even for AI, it's shocking. Like, it's just the whole round shock fest. My jaw was on the floor when I was watching it. I was like, what the cock is this? What the cock is this? Can't believe it. I couldn't believe my bloody ears. My ears, my eyes, all my senses. Guys, I had to wash. I actually felt so dirty after watching it. I had to go in the shower. I actually had to go have a shower afterwards. That's how dirty I felt watching that trailer. It was just, I literally don't understand. It's like the quality of Wildcard's trailers and ARK's trailer, you know, the trailers up till this point have been amazing. They're as you expect for any AAA game. And then they release that like it's some sort of low-budget game made by, like, scam game. It's like it's a scam game made by a scam company, right? That's what it comes across as, that trailer. It's absolutely shocking. Lance, have you seen how Raz Clark is going about it? I've heard rumours. I heard that he did a live stream. And I heard that he said that he's going to diversify and not play as much ARK. Is that correct? I've heard that's going to happen. And I think a lot of other big creators are going to do that as well. Yeah, I think a lot of other creators are going to do that. Sadly, like, I don't think I'm big enough creator to just ditch ARK. Like, I can't do that. And I don't really want to. Like, I enjoy ARK. I enjoy building. This is what I do. This is what I do best. I enjoy building. I'm not leaving. I just want to put it out there now. So my official message to all of you is I'm not leaving ARK. I'm staying. Sadly, you're keeping Lance. You're keeping Lance. I'm not going anywhere, guys. I'm staying put. It's raining. I need to do. It starts raining when I'm trying to do this. How on earth? I'm not going anywhere, and I don't think the big creators are going anywhere either. They're still going to be putting out ARK content, guys. It's just they're diversifying. When you're a big channel as well, like it's a sensible thing to start to diversify your content and start to reach other kind of audiences as well. It's just a sensible like move, to be honest. For me, as a much smaller channel, I don't think it's the move on this channel anyway. I don't think it's the move on this channel to do anything different. I'll continue to push out my weekly videos if I can. Now, I usually try and post a tutorial at least every fortnight with maybe like some shorts on the following week. So that's how I go about my content. I like how Wildcard made a statement how they weren't involved. Yeah, absolutely. I think not playing ARK hurts Wildcard more than Snail Games personally. Let's be honest, there is literally no other game that can create like ARK. Yeah, honestly, there's not many other games with the kind of building mechanics I like other than in ARK. But what I'm doing, guys, is I'm continuing this channel. This channel's going to keep going as normal. Like, there's nothing changing here. Everything's normal. I'm still going to be my happy, cheery self, no matter what. Even if ARK and the community just all disappear on me, I'll still be here building. Nothing's happening. Even if all of you decide you never want to play ARK again, I'm here. I'm going to stay. I'm staying put. I'm not going anywhere, guys. But I have to say this. I enjoy, if you go back through my channel, if you go really far back to before ARK, you'll notice that this channel never used to be an ARK channel. It used to be just a plain old gaming channel. I used to enjoy playing games. I used to run around screaming my head off with my friends, laughing out loud a lot. That's why the whole channel's called LolsAtLance. Because it was people laughing at me, which people still do. You all laugh at me, I understand. That's what it used to be, but I realised it turned into an ARK channel, and I don't want to change that. I want to keep all the ARK content on here. But what I am going to do is, and I've already done it, I've created a second channel. I've only gone and done it. I created a second channel. So it means that I can still produce work on this channel, my usual ARK weekly work, that I want to keep producing because I enjoy it so much. Like, why would I stop building? I'm never going to stop building. I love it. I'm going to keep on doing my tutorials, keep on doing my my ARK playthroughs. Eventually, I'll go back to that as well. But here's, oh my god, my voice cracking. Here's a little something I'm posting into the chat right now. If anyone is interested, and I hope you are, please do click on that link, and it will take you through to my second channel. My second channel that has just posted its first video. I do warn you, there will be swearing on that channel, unlike this channel. There's going to be a lot of swearing, although I do swear on the way. Let's be honest, I swear all the time. It's such a lie that I don't swear. I swear a lot. I will be swearing a lot, and as you can see from my first video I posted on there, it's going to be a lot of fun content with friends occasionally, and fun content with other creators. Pardon me. Excuse me. God, I just burped. Red Raven is a hard advocate for my second channel, as you can see. Red Raven saying, guys, I laughed so hard at him. There you go. This is the good news. You get a good laugh. You'll get a super good laugh because all it is me screaming and running away from stuff, mainly. You'll get a real good laugh. So 100% do go check out that channel and give it a little subscribe for me. I'm starting from scratch on that channel. I'm starting from literally 0 subscribers. So please do go check it out. He's not quitting ARK. He's just taking a break from streaming ARK as much as he did. Yeah, I believe that will be the case for a lot of people. There's no way that all these big ARK creators will be stopping ARK completely. I believe they're just taking this opportunity to diversify their content, which is honestly a great idea for most, you know, bigger creators. Smaller creators is a little bit harder to diversify from what they're doing if they found like a bit of an audience on ARK. I won't be diversifying on this channel yet. I mean, I might do a bit. I mean, I've done a bit of other building on this channel. You guys, some of you might remember I did a bit of Nightingale when that game came out. I did some building on Nightingale. I was going to do some building on Enshrouded as well, but I didn't. They didn't have a creative mode, and I was feeling lazy. They didn't have a creative mode, so I said, screw that. Did I do this wrong? I did. Hang on a minute. I've done this bit wrong. Let me change this. ARK will never die. I don't think ARK's going anywhere. Like, there's a chance now games end up so bankrupt they can't possibly come out, but then another investor will come along and have to buy it out. There's a lot of ifs and buts and whys and whats and all sorts of issues. I don't think Snail Game's ever going to get rid of ARK as well. Like, they're not going to sell it on, sadly, which would be great. Like, the best case scenario would be Snail Games to say, okay, we're going to sell ARK, Wildcard, and ARK over to someone else. And then someone else takes over. That's the best case scenario, but it's not happening. And honestly, most companies like Snail Games, although nowhere near as bad, are as scummy in terms of they want money, right? They'll still continue to monetize ARK any way they can. Like, that's naturally going to happen. I think with any company that takes over, they'll have to remember, if they had to buy ARK, the IP, they'd have to somehow make their money back, and the way they do that is through monetization. So I don't see that there's a proper out to this, to be honest. Oh, Lance, I'll be streaming tomorrow if you want to come by and say, oh, absolutely. If I'm about Saturday, it depends what time you're on, Heather. But do put yourself in the promote yourself section of my channel, and when you go live, I'll click on the link and follow it through. 100%. What are you gonna be building, Heather? Are you doing anything fun? Are you doing anything fun? Mr. Taz, I subbed to your second channel. Thank you so much, Mr. Taz. Everyone should take examples of Mr. Taz. You should all follow Taz's example. Sub to my second channel and check out that video later. You won't listen. You won't regret it. You'll love it. In fact, you'll love it so much you'll tell all your friends to subscribe to that channel because you find it hilarious. You'll be like, have you seen this channel, LolsAtLance Games? Oh my god. Insane. You'll call up your dad and you'll say, Dad, have you heard? Have you heard about this second channel, LolsAtLance Games? You haven't? You don't even know who LolsAtLance is? Well, let me tell you, Dad. He's the best gamer ever to live. Hello, Baymax. How's it going? For us is fun, for them is business. I wish Snell would sell ARK. Yeah, I wished they did too, Storm. The new channel is great. I was screaming hilarious, and it got 2 dog barking and howling with you. There you go. Hey, Katani. Raving reviews. Are we seeing the raving reviews of the second channel in the chat right now? Guys, I'm telling you. Go subscribe. I'll shove it in there again one more time. I'll shove it in there one more time again. There you go. Okay. What's Lance doing? We're keeping the circle for now. We hate the circle, but we keep it. And we're going to start doing the opposite side. So how did I do this side, dude? I'm going to have to replicate this side on the other side, which will be hard. But we can manage it. A huge all-in-one inclusive base. Workshop dino pen with breeding area, greenhouse dock, water pen. Hey, that sounds awesome, Heather. It's my kind of base. Sounds like my kind of base. Love it. Well, that's nice with the roof. You know what? Because I like the roof like that. Let's get rid of those and put in a proper roof. Let's go ahead and put in a proper roof, right, don't we? Let's do this. Now, can I do it with a ramp? Oh, that's tricky. Okay. Okay, we do this first, then we do a ramp. Look at that. Look at this. Pro gamer. LolsAtLance. I should sing my own theme tune. This is my theme tune. Pro gamer. LolsAtLance. You think he's done, then he does a dance. And then I dance. What are you doing down here, buddy? You expecting the building? Inspecting the building, huh? LolsAtLance, you should try your hand at building in Enshrouded on your second channel. My second channel definitely won't be for building. Any building work will be on this channel, I believe. Anything building, and that includes, like, I'm happy to do Enshrouded videos on this channel. I won't just stick, I don't have to just stick to ARK on this channel. I mean, I did a Nightingale video, I did a Power World building video on this channel. I'm happy to do other ones, but, it just depends, like, it has to be the right game, right? It just has to be the right game. Oh, interesting. I went in on that side, and it actually looks better. I like it on that side. Okay, we'll consider that. Oh my goodness. Stoned Robin with a sticker. Oh my god. A super sticker. Thank you so much, Stoned Robin. Sadly, I don't have alerts set up for super stickers, so there was no noise, so I'll make my own noise right now. Oh my god, super sticker. Thank you so much, Stoned Robin, for the super sticker. That's so sweet. Appreciate you. Thank you for the support. That's very sweet. Very, very sweet. Can we get a GG in the chat for Robin? Can we get a GG? Can I get an aim, man? Gave you a sub, the all mum. Supporting content creators. I plan to become one once my kids are old enough for school. LOL. Absolutely. That sounds fantastic. You should, everyone, let's all just do it. Let's all just do it. Fuck it. Screw it. Honestly, it's so much fun creating content, guys. It is a lot of fun. So if it's something you've always wanted to do, don't just think about it, just do it. That's my advice. If it's something you want to do, just do it. As in the famous words of Shia LaBeouf, just do it. I'm trying to build something similar to your treehouse base on Evolved, and the stat points suck. Yeah, dude, the treehouse on Evolved is really difficult. There's a lot of different mechanics that you have to deal with on Evolved, but it is doable. I believe someone has done it on Evolved, and they had to do a few things differently, but it works. I'm waiting on my laptop. I've made a couple of videos. Hey, there you go. Honestly, it's like, it's a hobby, right? This is my hobby at home. I like to make content. Like, making videos just makes me happy. Like, that's why I made the second channel, because then I can do that other kind of content that I enjoy doing. Like, I really enjoy doing that kind of content, because I get to play with my friends, number one. Number two, it's just good. It's a good laugh. Like, I love having a laugh. If you watch that video, you'll hear me, like, laugh like I've never laughed before. You'll hear me laugh like an absolute lunatic, because that's what I'm really like in real life. I just laugh all the time usually. When I'm building, obviously I'm more I'm zoned in. I'm in the zone when I'm building. I just like to build. But we all like a good laugh, and that's what I like to do as well. I like a good laugh. So playing games that give me that kind of laughter will make me happy. Evolved builds are just a bit enough off from ascending to be annoying. That is annoying. Pardon me for any burps. I've got a bit of a dodgy stomach right now. Right. Let's work out how we're doing the opposite side. So this side, I came out by 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I turned and I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 22. Oh, literally the length of this. So that's good. Literally just the length of this. We're good. We're actually golden. We're actually golden. Right, I'm just making it up as I go at this point. Hey, Grace, I have faith that you're gonna make it work. The stairs are harder to do because I think you've gotta start. You know how in the tutorial I do stairs with the pillar? What you have to do instead is do the platform first. So the little platform, you know, you got the stairs going up to the little ceiling, then going up again to another little ceiling, then going again to another little ceiling, all the way around the tree. You've got to instead do the pillars first, then the little platform, and then attach the stairs to that. And then from there, you should be good. That's how you start off that whole stair section. And then from that, you should be good to just keep going up and then keep using the pillars. I think that should work. I can't say for sure, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm so proud of Wildcard. They distance themselves from Snail Games, and you can see that the relationship is kind of falling apart. Snail should really be ashamed of themselves for the trailer and that map. Honestly, it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It completely destroys what Wildcard have been going, like aiming the game towards, like how they've been pushing their own game. It just kind of takes it back like 10 steps from what they've been trying to do. Like, there's no way Wildcard would have agreed to do that game, right? Snail Games obviously have come in and said, we want to do this. We own the IP. This is what we want to do. We're going to do it because it earns us money. There's still 25,000 or so or however many players per day on ARK Evolved. We want to capitalize on this, and we're doing this. Hey, Telmar Scarn coming in with his tier 3 membership. Holy, thank you so much, Telmar. Give a big GG to the chat. Oh, Fernandlord's here as well. How you doing, Fernandlord? I hope you're feeling a bit better. Hey, hope you're feeling a bit better. Welcome on in. Wowza, Rooney. Thank you so much, guys, for the support today. What are we doing? So we got the glass there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 behemoth. Is that what I'm doing? 1, 2, 3 behemoth. Okay, we'll try that. We'll try something of that ilk. We'll try do something like that. I forgot my train of thought about what I was on. I was on a good rant there. I've lost my train of thought. Hang on a minute. Let me remember. Be ashamed of. Yeah. You know what? I'm ashamed. Oh my goodness. Telmar coming in with gifted next. Jesus Christ. Thank you so much. Hey, Telmar. Holy GG. Thank you so much. Everyone give a big GG to Telmar again. Uncomfortably right. You just got a gifted membership from Telmar. Zombie Star Gaming, gifted membership from Telmar. Ella, web design, gifted membership from Telmar. Who else? Survival Cinema, gifted membership from Telmar. Cassidy, gifted membership from Telmar. Thank you so much, Telmar. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate all the support you give to me on my streams. Legend. Holy, how many people we're going to end up putting in this museum, guys? I don't know. It's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of people in this museum at this point. I'm glad it's a big museum. Hey, it's a good. It's good that I'm glad that this museum's so big. We're going to put a lot of things in this. We're going to shove all the members in here, and we're going to shove some other stuff in here. There's going to be quite a few things. Sadly, I don't know if I'm going to keep this middle section or not, but we're going to finish the build and decide if it fits or if it doesn't. Is the way to do that. Right. Back to ranting about Snail. Back to ranting about those arse ripes. Yeah. What can I say, guys? What can I say? Other than it's a disappointment for... It's just, you know what? It's just all politics in business, right? It's literally an out of touch A completely out of touch, not developer, sorry. What are they? Publishing company. Slash, they are a games developer as well, but they're publisher of ARK. Completely out of touch, and they own ARK's IP. They're kind of just, they're trying to make money any way they can, because the CEO's a greedy CEO. You've got to remember that CEO is the most greedy CEO in the world. That CEO is literally trying to bail themselves out of debt that is never ending. They've got never ending debt. They started a car company that was a complete failure and ended up in millions and millions of pounds of debt. They used a lot of the ARK money to get themselves out of that debt. It's just a whole mess. It's a whole messy situation. Ah, I did this wrong. I've done this wrong. I've got to go out by 3 first. And I'm free. Free falling. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try this. Hashtag snail fail, absolutely. Yo, Chrysaphicus Gaming! What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, brother? The greediest CEO in the world is Farmer Bro. God damn, I don't know who that is, but I'm imagining that's in America somewhere. Hey, they tried to open a car thing, laugh my ass off. Yeah, the CEO started a different electric car company, and it literally went down the can as soon as it started. They released one car, and it went bankrupt super fast, and they got an incredible amount of debt they couldn't pay off, and they had to use a lot of ARK funds to pay it off. There's a whole video on it by Nooblitz. Definitely recommend going and checking it out. If you, it was posted a year ago now, that one. But it's a good. Oh my goodness me! Hello, off he goes. It's a good one to watch, though. It's a good one to watch. Anything pharmacy, yeah, anything pharmacy in America, I hear, is bad. I've seen a documentary about it. On a oh god, I don't know if it was on Netflix or something, but yeah, I've seen bad documentaries about America's pharmaceutical companies, and you know, it's a money-making business rather than a health business, which is scary, really scary. But hey, I mean, I don't know, like, yeah, Big Pharma it's called. Martin Shkreli, dude, corruptness, the corruptness of the pharmaceuticals. It's a great shame. We do have free healthcare here, luckily. We're very fortunate here to have that in the old of Englands. Right, how do we? What on earth did I do here? How did I do that? I don't mind if it's not exactly the same, because you're never going to see you're never going to see this side and that side together. So if we do this slightly different, it doesn't matter too much. However, I wouldn't mind getting it exactly the same. So the gate starts where? The gate starts there, and then what do? I do quarter walls, and then a wall. Quarter walls and then a wall. So let's do that. Quarter walls and then a wall. I can't find the trailer. Did they recall it? The trailer's still up by Snail Games. I honestly think they made it public again. I don't know. I could be wrong though. Did they make it public again if you're looking for the trailer? Raise price of an AIDS drug from $13.50 to $750. Oh my god, that's disgusting. That is awful. Because, and people have to buy it, otherwise they're not, yeah, it's horrible. It's a horrible thing. It's a horrible thing. If only, thank God for Medicare, right? Oh, wait, that's gone. Shit. I don't like to talk politics. I'll try not to talk politics on this channel if I can't. If I try not to, I won't. And I won't. And I'll move on to Snail Games drama. Snail Games. Damn. That sucks. That does suck. What can you do, though? I mean, it's an insane situation. And, they're gonna continue to... I mean, as soon as they got all that backlash, they put it on the Steam page, and they show that it's gonna be $30. $30 for an old game DLC is absolutely ludicrous. I literally cannot believe that. For reference, the new Ascended game, which we're currently on, we're on Astraeos right now. This modded map, this brand new map, costs what, $15? It costs $15. It was up, then down, up, then down, then up again. Rumors are circulating they are bot posting comments on it. You know what? They probably are trying. They're probably trying to get it up. But you know what? I think that will happen. I reckon they'll start to say... I think they'll start saying, if they're the marketing team, they'll tell the CEO that this is good for them, because they're getting, like, the whole gaming community. People who aren't even playing ARK are talking about this situation. I saw a few gaming channels discussing this situation. They don't even play ARK on their channel. So it's interesting how far it's reached, and I think they might take the position that any publicity is good publicity. I think that's the how they'll take this, how Snell will take this, and that's a scary thing if they do. If they do take it like that, that's scary. But what can you do? Yeah, I really hope no one buys it. I really hope that people do boycott that specific DLC. I don't want people to boycott ARK as a whole, but the specific DLC, I do hope people boycott it. I really do. I really do. And there's a subscriber, guys. If you didn't know, just so you know, Lance is diversifying to a second channel. I am, if you just joined the stream, I am always going to continue to do building tutorials, weekly building tutorials if I can, on this channel. Often, you'll find that I post a building tutorial every fortnight. But Lance is going to do another channel, and this is the channel coming into the chat right now. I need to convince all of you to go and subscribe to that channel and give the first video on that channel. Guys, you'll be the first people on that channel watching my first video that went up a few days ago. It went up. Go check it out. It's a good laugh. It's Repo. If you haven't seen that game yet, it's hilarious. Dude, it's hilarious. You'll see me absolutely pissing my pants during that game. Both laughing and just out of pure fear. Probably screaming, to be honest. A lot of swearing and screaming. Yeah, a lot of swearing and screaming on it. Do go check that out after the stream. You'll have a good laugh, I hope. But yeah, a lot of swearing and screaming. It's a bit different to this channel, where I try not to swear if I can help it. But often I end up doing it on a live stream. I mean, I already swore on this live stream like 1,000 times. What's up with everyone playing Reaper? It's just super funny. It's just a super funny game. I love games like that, like Phasmophobia, etc. But this one's just hilarious. It's like Lethal Company, but even funnier, to be honest. It's just one of those games where you can sit down and play with friends and have a really good time off the bat. So, yeah, okay, we're gonna go up and around. I can do that. I can do that. Watch this. You won't see me go up and around? I'll go up and around. Look at this. Go up and around. Now, do I go through here? How did I do that? I went up and around. Ah. Okay. Then did I go out? And then it goes up again. What on earth? I don't even know how I did this. Imagine trying to do a tutorial of this. I don't think I could ever get through it. Dude, the tutorial for this base would be like 10 hours long. And it'd be mainly me trying to work out what the hell I've done. Thanks so much, Genos, for the sub. Appreciate you. Looks like a follow-up to Lethal Company for ID. Yeah, honestly, but then there's so many games that have copied Lethal Company. But then Lethal Company is just kind of a copy of other games in its genre. Similar to, like, Phasmophobia, for instance. But that was, like, a funny version. But definitely Lethal Company kind of led the way in the new bunch of games that have kind of come out recently. Because there's another game I played called Headliners that I'll have to edit a video of soon. That's very similar to that as well. Very similar. We demand a 1.5 hour tutorial. Dude, it would be longer than that. It'd be like an 20 hour tutorial for this one. I'll be here all month editing the whole video. I love it when you do that voice, Lance. This voice? Don't be silly. Dude, I can't even do it on command. I don't know what I just did then. That's my attempt at an American accent, and I can only apologise to the Americans in chat, because I know none of you sound like that. I know none of you sound like that, but I do it anyway. And I claim that that's an American accent. Hearthcast Live. I'd watch that. Well, if you'd watch that Heathcast Live, the link is just above you. I'll post it again. There you go. I'll post it one more time. I've really plugging this second channel as much as I can. But there you go. There's the link. If you want to watch it, it's there, right there. You know what? I have to plug it though, because it's a brand new channel. And it's so hard to get brand new channels off the ground, as a lot of you will know who have your own channels. It's one of the hardest things you can do. I mean, this channel alone, gosh, I've had this channel for over 7 years. Over 7 years. And it was only in the last 2 years it suddenly just came out of nowhere. Everyone started watching it. It's been better. It's better than an American doing an English accent. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm doing something right then. Right. Now this is where it gets tricky. What the hell am I doing up here? This is where I don't know what I'm doing. Like, how do I even do this? I think I do come out. But how do I come out? I don't know how I do that. We're gonna... Okay. Here's what we do. We go up. We go up one. Like this. And then we go back down. Right? We go back down again. Down here. Look at that. And now we go out. Do we? From there. Somehow we go out from here by doing this. All the way across. There we go. Okay, I worked it out. I worked out the puzzle. The puzzle I have worked. The puzzle I have worked. But yeah, like, I hope a lot of, you know, I don't know, I know there's a lot of sour feelings at the moment towards ARK as a whole, and like a bit of ickiness towards ARK after that trailer was released. But I really do hope that, you know, a lot of people will stick around and see it through. However, I also am completely for anyone who wants to try and boycott Snell any way they can. The only thing is obviously it could also damage Wildcard as well. So it's just, I reckon if everyone just boycotts that silly expansion that Snell Games have made, but continue on with all of the ARK Wildcard created stuff, then I think we're in a good place. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not going to cover ARK Aquatica on my channel at all. I'm not even going to, I'm not touch it with a 10-foot pole. It's not going anywhere near me. I want to get that thing out of my face right now. Get out of my face. It smells. Ooh, I don't want it near me. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to cover it at all. No intention. I have, you know, and I was thinking recently about going back into Evolved for a one-off video for fun. But now that that's all happened, I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not made of it. I'm not mad at it all. I'm mad at the ones making decisions. Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. Right, let's work out what we're doing here, guys. So, was this curvy on the other side? Did I do a curvy section here? I think I probably did. I think that probably was curvy. And then here, we're going to do the nice ones going along. Then these going along here. And then we're gonna do the roof. Now, for the roof, how are we gonna do the roof? How are we gonna do the roof? I think we're gonna go up again. I think we've got to go up again. And we do. If I want to do it the exact same way I did it on this side, we go up a second time. Which is insane, but I'm doing it. Hey, watch this. I'm going to go up again. You think you've seen it all, and then you see Lance go up a second time, eh? You're like, I've seen Lance build everything. Have you seen me do this before? No. Have you seen me place a wall right here? On this exact spot before? No, you haven't, because I just did it now. Style Games has the brain power of their namesakes. Honestly, yeah, dude, I just don't understand. Like, any, like, sensible, incompetent, dude, any competent person without a marketing background, you don't even need to have a marketing background to know what they did was an awful idea. And even by AI standards, say, like, they're going down this weird AI route, right? Even by AI standards, like, it was a shocking AI, like, it just wasn't a good AI video. Like, it was shocking. It was shit. Let's not beat around the bush. It was a complete shit show. Complete shit show. Excellent work, Lance. You're a treasure of the community. Thank you so much, high wattage. Hey, not too high, I hope. Don't want that high voltage. Danger, danger. High voltage. When we touch. And when we kiss. When we kiss. Does anyone know that song, or am I singing that? I'm not even singing it, I'm talking it. It goes, danger, danger. High voltage. When we touch. And when we kiss, when we kiss. I don't know who sings it. But I think they're American. And it's a great song. I used to sing it all the time as a kid. And I realised that it probably wasn't the best song to sing as a kid. Because it was a lot of sexual innuendos. But I did. And my sister told me that in the music video, the guy and the woman were actually... it was like incest, because they were like brother and sister or something weird. But I think she was lying. I think that was probably a rumour spread around by people. I think it was all a lie. Because it was in the video they like get off and it's all weird and incest. But it's not incest because I don't think they actually were. I think it's just something that my sister's friends told her and then she told me. A little bit odd, but there you go. What a great song. Hey, that song makes me want to dance. It's my desire. It's my desire. Danger, danger. High voltage. When we touch. And when we kiss. When we kiss. There you go. Did you think you'd join Lance's stream today and he'd be singing that? No, you didn't. But here we are. You thought Lance would be mainly talking about the Stell Games controversy. I have. I've done it now. I've talked about it. There's not a lot else to talk about. Other than they've put it back online, public. And what's my view on the use of AI? My view on the use of AI, because if you guys didn't know, I don't know, a lot of you on my Discord channel, so you can see that I used to be an illustrator. That used to be my job. I used to be an illustrator. I'm now a graphic designer in real life. But if you go on my art section, on my fan art and my art section on my Discord, if you're on there, Discord link in the description, by the way. And if you have become a member today, guys, do make sure you join the Discord. You'll have access to all your perks. Just make sure when you join, you just let me know that you are a member. If you've been gifted a membership, just let me know. Hi, I'm so-and-so on YouTube. I was gifted a membership, or I got a membership today. Let me know, please. And you'll have access to the community server and all the good fun stuff, and I'll add you onto the community section of the Discord. But yeah, I used to be an artist, and my take on AI, one of the reasons I kind of stopped doing illustrative art is because AI art just came into fruition, right? And at the time, it wasn't, I don't think it was that controversial when it first came out. But I saw a huge issue. I was like, oh man, like, I'm an artist. My artwork on my Instagram, I had a big Facebook. I had a huge Facebook illustration page back in the day with around 10,000 followers. And I remember on my Instagram page in particular, I started to get questions whether my art was real, and it really bummed me out. And I was like, oh man, like this is insane. If this is the way it's going. And then I remember Wacom. Now Wacom is a big company that I used for my ARK tablets. Oh my god, Golden Promoter is in here. Electric 6 Danger, high voltage. Yes, that is the one. That is the exact one. Thank you, Golden. Golden's in the chat. Hello, Golden. How are we doing? I was playing Evolve because ASA crashes so much on console, but after this, I'll delete it. I didn't realize. Sorry, I missed that chat earlier, Saphagus. When it first started up, the furor wasn't as severe because people didn't truly believe it would get as big as it has. Yeah, for sure. Is it about rain? Let me just change the weather. But the real kick in the butt was when Wacom, who's a seller of... A lot of you will know the company Wacom. If you guys own any kind of drawing tablets. Oh, pardon me. They were a company that all the artists used. They were probably they had a monopoly on drawing tablets when I first started when I was in university doing illustration. They were literally the only ones doing decent drawing tablets. So they were the digital art brand. I had a Wacom. I still have a Wacom. And they, at one point, digital art came about, and all of a sudden, they decided in their, idiotic marketing that rather than using a real artist like they always had done to advertise their Wacoms, their drawing tablets, they decided to put out promotional material using AI art, which was insane. And people noticed this because there was something dodgy about, what they had produced, and people were like, what is this? Like, this isn't done by a person. Like, why is this tail all screwed up and turns into like a leg here? People were so disappointed, and at that point I knew that, my job was probably my job was probably on the line. Like, I need to be careful because a lot of companies are going to start using AI art rather than me, because obviously it saves them a ton of money and other artists. So I was in a place of worry, and I really considered, rather than doing digital art, kind of going back to traditional art where you're painting on a canvas, drawing on paper, which I obviously love as well. I ended up just not doing either of those, and I went over to graphic design, which is what I do now as a job. I'm a graphic designer, do a lot of marketing, etc. Sadly now, it's kind of spilled over into graphic design now, all this AI stuff, and again, I'm kind of like, oh man, like, do I need to change my job again? It's my only skill set. It's my only skill set, guys. I can't change again. So yeah, AI is kind of scary, and when you see, like, Snell Games doing the exact same thing, where rather than hiring talented artists to create a decent trailer for their new DLC, they went and used AI, which is just insane. Honestly, it probably would have been cheaper for them to... It honestly would have been cheaper for them to find a low-budget artist who would have done a way better job than that stupid AI crap. But there you go, anyway. That's me talking about AI and my old job. But, at the same time, now, here's playing devil's advocate. I'm going to play devil's advocate here. I'm going to read the chat first. Yeah, I've been busy with the music side of live listing, critiquing, and helping artists with their songs. Awesome, Hey, Golden, that's awesome. Hey, you're doing what your name tells you to do. You're promoting. You're Golden MTP promoter. I'm glad that you popped in today, though, Golden. Hey, Golden, I've also got a second channel you can go visit. I'm going to shove it in the chat right now. A new channel, by the way, Golden. Do check it out. And anyone else hasn't checked it out yet, go give it a sub, for sure. Go give it a sub. We could do 2 people standing either side. I think I'll do that. ChatGPT and similar systems brought AI created material to the forefront of the global community. Then it started going crazy. Now, here's what I will say about AI. I'm going to talk about the positives of AI now. Because I think there are so many positives, guys. I think with AI, there'll be advances in medical, you know, huge medical advances. There'll be advances in technology. There'll be advances in computing. There'll be so many big advantages to AI that we can't deny, right? There will be. And when it's used, and in terms of the creative industry, I believe when AI is used as a tool and not as a fix. So as a tool, meaning we're not just generating an image. Like, here's a prompt, generate post. That's my art. No. When it's used as a tool, you're using it to help your own art, right? Then I think it's an effective tool. I think it's a fantastic tool. If you're using it to patch up a bit of art, I've done it so many times with my thumbnails where I built something and, oh, wait a minute, there's some gaps here in the... Look, there's some gaps in here. Well, why don't I just generate that with AI? It's my work. I'm using AI to help me generate a little bit of flooring here. I think that's absolutely fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. There's definitely its uses. You're using it as a tool. It helps you. Maybe you're using it to generate ideas. Maybe you need it like as an idea generator to create your own artwork afterwards. Like, say you want to paint something. Can you generate some ideas for me of like this specific, I don't know, duck? I want to draw a duck with a beret on. Can you help me? Can you brainstorm with me like how that could look? Okay, let's brainstorm together. That's a tool you could use. I mean, not saying you'd post it then. You'd go away and do your own version of it. AI music. Yeah. Oh no. AI useful, however, it should stay away from the creative endeavors like art. Yeah, and I don't. The sad thing is I don't think it is. I think it's here to stay, and this is why I'm saying when it's used as a tool, I think it's absolutely fine. Like, there's ways to use it, and listen, everyone's been guilty of using it. Like, I cannot deny that it's like the funnest thing in the world to go generate a load of images. I'm an artist. I mean, go check out my Discord art section. I too am guilty of just going away, generating a ton of stuff for fun, like loads of. I had to talk to myself the other day because I generated a load on Gemini for fun, which takes 5 seconds. You sat there 5 seconds, generated a load of images, and I just do it for the fun of it because I like to see what it comes up with. Because some of it is insane, right? And I did it, and I was like, wow, this is insane. I did end up, on my second channel, I ended up posting, as a banner, some of those AI bits, but literally within less than 24 hours, I took it down, and was like, no, you're not doing that. You're an artist! You're literally an artist, you can paint this yourself, what are you doing? But I can't deny that it's fun, and we're all guilty of doing it. And the sad news is it's here to stay, and while it remains a free thing that people can do, for the non-creatives who can't paint, etc. themselves, it's something that will always be used. And, you know, I'm not going to sit here and ever say they shouldn't be doing that. I'm guilty of doing it a few times myself, but I'm going to do my best never to do it again. Because obviously I need to support my own creative field. So, there you go. That's my kind of take on AI. And, you know, I've even been... Well, what else has AI been good for? AI is also good for just a chit-chat if you're feeling lonely, honestly. Like ChatGPT, you can use them to chat. That's becoming so humanoid now. You can just chat to them like they're a human being. I think there's so many advantages of AI. And it's developing so fast that governments aren't being able to sort of say what can and can't be used in terms of AI. It's like it's going so fast, the technology, that governments are like stuck. Like, usually they pass like policies where they're saying, you know, you can and can't use it for this, can and can't use it for that. This could be dangerous. This, you know, there's a lot of things and a lot of bad things that could happen with it, but a lot of good things as well. With anything, with nuclear power, for instance, like, there's so many things that in life where things have been good but also awful. I mean, nuclear was one. it generated power for a lot of homes, but it also created the nuclear bomb. So, shocking. Anyway, I'm getting really deep here. I'm getting really... This is a... God damn, this is building stream. This is the deepest I've ever gone on a live stream. I got a 9 graphics with my name. I got 9 graphics with my name on Instagram that were made with AI. A friend made them for me, and they're awesome. Well, there you go. I was sat down with my dad in his house, and when AI first was a thing, I had an app on my phone that like would change your profile picture like to loads of different, it'd give you loads of different styles, etc. I showed my dad, and I did it with my dad. He was obsessed, and he uses one of them as his current profile picture. I mean, there's some fun stuff you can do with AI, and you know, it's harmless. Some of it's harmless. I honestly didn't think. Like, the one thing I thought was a long way away, I remember the old AI videos that used to circulate the internet. The ones of Will Smith eating spaghetti, and they were terrifying. Like, they didn't look like human beings. They were just shocking, terrifying videos. But AI videos have come such a long way in just like 3 years. They're coming like such a long way in 3 years. They've come such a long way in 3 years that I honestly think that in give it another 5 years, if they continue to develop that knowledge, that technology, the deep learning of that, I worry that it will actually be almost indistinguishable from a normal video. That's my worry. Like, it's okay now because we can all watch that Snail Games video and say, that is AI. You are the worst company in the world. But in maybe another 5 years, will we still be able to say that? Will we still be able to recognize that? Now, I have to say, there's an AI video Instagram channel that I watch, and I am absolutely obsessed with on Instagram. And they produce AI videos of cats cooking, like real life cats. Like, it looks like a real cat cooking a dinner. Dude, I'm obsessed with it. They've got little chef's hat on. They do little dances. It's the best use of AI I've ever seen. Now that I'm all for. Like, I completely support that kind of AI video. Hey, cats doing cooking. I'm here for it. Could you do that could you get a real cat to do that? Probably not. Could you hire someone to do a CGI version? Yeah, probably. But no one's never going to do that, so I'm grateful. Hey, I'm grateful for that. As large wooden walls available in Ascended, if so, why do you only use the small ones? The reason I only use the small ones... The only reason I use the small ones, if there was a large wall here and I wanted to replace it with a greenhouse, I wouldn't be able to. Using the small walls means I have a lot more options available to me. It means if I want to go in and place in a greenhouse, I can, right here. If this wasn't a single wall, it wouldn't let me. I'd have to delete all 4 walls. All the giant wall would have to go, and then I'd have to place it in. I seen a cat video with cats working at McDonald's. I mean, I think I might have seen that one, actually. Dude, I might have seen that one. Honestly, I love those videos. They bring me joy. Hey, they bring me joy. They actually bring me joy. I refuse to say what I just thought about what I just thought about that golden. Uh-oh. Is the landlord here to filthy up the chat? Probably. Involves fur and hamburgers. Oh, no. I know what. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. And the people, they're eating the cats. No. They're eating the dogs. No. Is that what you were thinking of? Right. Let's continue around here. Okay, we're going places with the museum. We're going places. We are. Oh, look at that. Okay. Now the question is does this look? Is this going to look correct? Is this going to look correct with a dome in the middle once we've completed it? I still don't know. I still have my doubts. I think it probably would have looked better without. But nevertheless, I'm going to continue with the middle section. It took us so long last stream. It would be so counterproductive to take it away now that we took that long to put it up. To take it away now would be a countermeasure to our progress. And you'll notice that I'm still using the old Astraeos structure mod that's actually been deleted now, but it's still on the server. So, let's hope that at some point I'm going to have to reskin this entire museum, which will be an absolute nightmare, by the way. No, just kind of fur burger, no, just not the kind of fur, oh god. Oh god, we really going there, are we? We're really taking that turn. Okay. We're going down the beaver route. Anyway. How are we all doing in chat? How was everyone's Friday? Happy Friday, by the way, guys. Happy Friday. It's a lovely day to stream on a Friday. It's close to the weekend. We're all ready for the weekend. We get to finish work. Sadly, I've not had any work recently. Trying to get more. Gotta go out. I need to sort out my website. What I need to do, but I've just been a bit lazy. But it means I can do a few more tutorials for you guys. That's the good news. I've got a tutorial, so hopefully I'm gonna have a tutorial out next Monday if I can. It means I'm gonna have to work, like try and get it done this whole weekend. I'll be recording and editing it. I've recorded a bit today actually, so I haven't got too far to go, but I'm going to be recording. Remember my most popular video on the channel is the all-in-one clifftop base. Now, that's the original one, not the newest one. There's the all-in-one clifftop house and the all-in-one clifftop base. I've decided to re-record the all-in-one clifftop base because it's not the best tutorial in the world. It was my first original tutorial on the channel. Lance didn't really know what he was doing in terms of tutorials back then. But Lance has got a lot better since then, as you know. I'm an amazing tutorial person now. So I'm pretty sure I'm up to the task of redoing the tutorial how it should have been. So I've redone that. It's also the most popular building on my channel. It's got 400,000 views, which is insane to date. I'm coming up to 2 years this November on that video. I'm still white, lol. Speaking of lazy, really need to do the factory reset on my MacBook. Hey, do it. In the famous words of Shia LaBeouf, Fernando, just do it. Just do it. I was just thinking the tool wall skin might look different and pretty. I don't know. Oh no, there won't be. I really doubt. Let's try it. I don't think there'll be one for the tool wall. We can try, but I honestly think it probably doesn't exist. Let's see. So there's the tool wall. Oh, it does exist. And it's just the same. Yeah, it's just the same as the other one. And actually there's gaps. For some reason there's gaps. So it's actually really bad. What's going on here? There's gaps. I can see right through this gap. Look at this gap. Get rid of it. Was Shire and not Nike. Was it? Yeah, definitely Shire. Definitely. Shire started it. Nike took it. It's not like Nike's been around for donkey's years at all. Before Shire's time. Shire's the original, I'm telling you. Just do it! What are you waiting around for? Just do it! Dude, to be fair to Shire, that video did, you know, there's been occasions where that video used to pop up when that video came about. It came up on my feed a few times back in the day. And I tell you, it made me go away and do something. It did. It actually worked, dude. It's actually probably one of the most motivational videos out there, in fairness to Shire. What the heck, disappointing. Yeah, that was a bit weird, wasn't it? Hey, it was a bit weird, but we're fine. We live, we learn, we move on. Okay, I should not do it like this. I should do it like this. We should do it like this. Well, recently I've got Shrek on my mind. Now, has anyone seen the trailer for that? The teaser trailer, and it was going around that Shrek's ugly now. they changed the character completely. It's not about, so this is a fun thing about me being an artist. So I can kind of, I mean, anyone with eyes can see that it's a different character. I was going to say, like, no, I don't have any special abilities. Everyone and their mum can see it's a different character. They basically, they kind of changed, like, the whole look of Shrek by changing, like, the eye. Like, they could have done the animation style, meaning, like, how the animation looks, and still kept them on character design. But for some reason, they changed the character design of all of the, like, Fiona, Donkey, and Shrek. I don't know what they were thinking there. I don't know who was in charge of doing that, but it was completely wrong. They gave Shrek these big, bushy eyebrows. They gave Shrek eyes that are way too close together. It just means it doesn't look like Shrek. Like, there's distinguishing features of everyone, right? And you need to, in order for you to create a portrait of that person, you've got to be able to find those features and make them a prominent part of the drawing. You could even do an inaccurate drawing, and as long as you get those features correct, it will still look like them. They got it all wrong. Like, they got the eyes wrong, they got the eyebrows wrong, they got the nose wrong. Like, it was crazy what they did. Another horrible trailer, LOL. Yeah, pretty bad. Honestly, pretty bad. Pretty disappointing from the DreamWorks team there. How do people feel about the new How to Train Your Dragon movie? Do you think you're going to go watch it? You think you're not going to bother? I honestly think it's such a weird decision, because it's like a film no one's asked for, but they've just gone and done. And I'm so, like for me, an animation is just as good as a live action. So what's the point? Especially with all these Disney remakes. Like, what's the point of doing a complete live action? Like, for some of the live actions, fantastic. I think Maleficent, when they're doing a completely different spin on the story, then fantastic. Like Maleficent, I loved. I thought Maleficent was actually a really good film. But when they're doing a story like, I don't know, How to Train Your Dragon, and doing the exact same as the animation. Like, the animation was such a good movie, dude. Like, it's an amazing movie. I don't see the need to redo it in live action. Like, what's the need? Just to, as a visual spectacle? Like, I'll definitely watch it just for the visual spectacle of seeing these live action dragons. Or live action, they're not live action, they're CGI dragons still. It's just a bit of a strange one, that I always think. It's a bit of a strange one, and I think like a lot of people probably disagree with this, but it is an odd one for me. I'm like, ooh, why is this? Me too. Too many live actions remakes for me. Very few have done it well. Yeah, very few have done it well. I think that's the key. Is there's a lot of them that haven't done it well. Like, some of the Disney ones I kind of understand, where, like, obviously there's a new generation of kids that haven't seen these movies before because they're so old, like Snow White, etc. is a really old movie. Like, are kids really going to sit down and watch these films unless their parents make them, which obviously they probably do? Unlikely. So I guess it's Disney's way of getting these old stories out, reusing them. But at the same, I don't know, man. At the same time though, I don't know. I think if they're done with a bit of a spin, like Maleficent, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'll watch a different version of that movie for sure. Okay. What else can Lawrence... Look, I'm ranting. Snail Game's got me on a rant mood. What else do I want to rant about? Wait, hey, chat, set me off. I'll go. Wind me up and I'll set off on something else. I absolutely refuse to watch new How to Train Your Dragon. I adore the animated version. I don't think it needs... Yeah, honestly, it's such a beloved, beautiful, well-made film. Like, the music, the soundtrack, the visuals, the artistry, everything about that movie is perfect. Like, why would you go and do a remake in live action? No one asked for it. I'd understand if there was, like, a public outcry for a live action. They just popped out one day and were like, oh, by the way, we've done this live action remake of How to Train Your Dragon. Some of the actors are the same, like Gerald Butler's playing the guy, the dad again. the main, obviously, but then there's a load of actors that are different, so it's a bit weird. Like, and then they pick and choose what actors. The other weird. Okay, here's another weird one. Moana, dude, Moana, the animation, fantastic animation, one of my favorite Disney animations. I love it. I like to dance by the water, the undertow and the way. I love that scene with the grandma. Cracks me up every time she sings. But again, like, so close to the original animation, they were like, okay, let's do a live action of that. Let's get The Rock. But let's not use the original voice actor from Moana. Let's get someone else to do that part, which obviously may be understandable depending on, you know, certain situations. It's just another weird one. I'm like, what? Why? Why are we doing this? What is this? Why are we doing this? I mean, I'll probably watch it. Don't get me wrong. I'll watch it when it's on Disney Plus. I'd rather watch a continuation of a story about Hiccup's kids. Dude, yeah. There's like another saga there. Now, my favourite trilogy of all time in terms of animations. I have a favourite trilogy, and I was a bit disappointed with the continuation of the story because I think there was a lot of heart and a lot of love that went into these original stories, and then not a lot of thought that went into the new film that they put out, and that film is Kung Fu Panda. I honestly think Kung Fu Panda 1, 2 and 3 is such a well done and beautiful, like they deserve awards for those films. They're just they're perfect. The story, the animation, everything about it, 1, 2 and 3 just works so well. There's a lot of heart in the films, like a lot of heart, and a good emotional background story for all the characters. The films work so perfectly. And then they came out with Kung Fu Panda 4, and I was a bit worried but also excited. I thought, well, 1, 2 and 3 was so perfect, and if they're planning to do 4, 5 and 6, we've got a good situation on our hands. And they kind of cocked it up. They really cocked it up. The heart was lost. The heart kind of went for me, I have to admit. It was more like just a fun little silly, you know. They could have done that in like an animated series rather than a film, to be honest. It was just a bit disappointing. Obviously, I'm not the target audience, kids are, so, you know, it is what it is. But I think they really dropped their standards with Kung Fu Panda 4. Is my personal opinion on that. But there you go. There you go. What have I got to, you know, I'm not the I'm a 30-year-old man. I'm really not the target audience for a lot of these things. But hey, if they listen, they shouldn't forget about us old people. They shouldn't forget about us. We're the ones paying for the kids. If we got kids, we'll pay for them to go to see that film. Hey, I'm not paying anyone. My kids. I don't have kids. I'm not paying my cat to go see no rubbish. No way, Jose. If it's anything like the movies, it'll be trash. I'm excited about watching the new Harry Potter. Oh, yeah. Well, that's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. Again, something no one asked for, but it's happening. But it is happening. Yeah, very interesting. Like, I don't have HBO, so I won't be watching it. But if it was on any other streaming service, I probably would watch it. Like, if I'm honest, but I don't think I'd be very happy about watching it. It's a weird one, that one. I don't really like J.K. Rowling anymore, and I would probably watch it though. I am a Harry Potter fan, but not a massive fan. Like, I don't think. I think the films are cringe, but I like them. It's part of our, as an Englishman, it's part of our fabric of our existence. Harry Potter, you know. The Harry Potter movies were a dumpster fire. I mean, listen, hey, you can't convince me that the Order of Phoenix and the Chamber of Secrets are dumpster fires. They're my favourite. I'll watch that any day. You're a wizard, Harry. I'm a what? A wizard, and a bloody good one at that too. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget watching, you know, happy nostalgia. It's nostalgia for me. Going to seeing that as a kid with my mum in the cinema. Very nice memory. I wish they made a film adaptation of The Cursed Child. Dude, The Cursed Child. I've been meaning to go watch that stage production for a while now. I need to go watch it before it goes off the West End, to be honest. That is something I need to do. Apparently it's really good. Apparently it's a decent production. Dude, that's what they needed to do. They really cocked up with the Fantastic Beasts films. I didn't really like the whole Fantastic Beasts situation with the changing of actors, etc. It was all a bit messy. But I think they could have. There was definitely a place there. They could have done a sequel to Harry Potter. They could have done Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. It's literally screaming for a film. They could have brought all the original actors back. I mean, a lot of them are still like obviously the original trio, I hear, and ready to go. I don't know if they will though, because they're also a bit they're not getting on with J.K. Rowling, and if she's a producer, it will be a bit like she probably wouldn't want them back at this point. I think they've got a lot of feud going on. I actually fell asleep in the middle of the second film in the theatre because it was so bad. You know what, Fernando? The thing is you're not wrong. They are bad films, but at the same time, they've got a special place in people's hearts. You know. Now I'll tell you what is a bad film. Gosh, it's a shocking film. Now, are there any Twilight films, Twilight fans in the viewership today? We got any Twilight fans out there? Any Twilight fans anywhere, any place? Any y'all about today? Because Twilight, Jesus Christ, I've seen all the movies. I've seen all the Twilight films. And that movie, when I watched it when I was younger, when I was a little boy, I don't know how old I was. I wasn't that little. I was about, I don't know, I was a little teenager boy, whatever I was, I don't know. I remember watching it being like, well, this guy's literally just stalking this woman. Like, the whole thing was just so ridiculous. Like, the love is just, it's a toxic, dude. It's the most if you were a teenager, dude, that's probably one of the reasons no one's relationships ever last anymore. Because they watched Twilight as a teenager, and they thought that's how love is. They thought that's how love is. This toxic, crazy relationship with their partner, where they're like, dude, he like breathes her in at the beginning. Remember that scene where he's like breathing her in, and is like, I can't be around you. Your smell. Your smell. And then, like, she's, like, just, I don't know, she's moping around because she can't be, like, it's just, I don't know. It just I feel like it gave the wrong impression of what love actually is and how relationships work. It's just a very intense, almost like, toxic love is how I describe that kind of love they portray. Completely unhealthy as well. Just a completely unhealthy obsession with your partner. No one should be that obsessed ever with their partner, in my opinion. This is Lance's. Lance going to opinion territory. This is Lance's opinions. These aren't facts. These are just opinions. We're all welcome to our own opinions, but in my opinion, that is not healthy. Jesus Christ, they both needed therapy. In my opinion, they both needed therapy. If I was in that movie series with all of them, I would be like, listen, girl, you need to go to therapy. Edward, go to therapy. This isn't healthy. This obsession you have with Bella, that you're smelling her, you're breathing her in, it's not right, dude. Everything's wrong. And listen, Bella, you want to be bitten by this guy? No. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We all need to go to therapy. We'll have group family therapy here. Everything is fine. The only half normal person in that film was Jacob, the wolf guy. He was fairly normal. I mean, he was a little bit obsessed with Bella, but not too obsessed. The love between Edward and Bella is very concerning for me. And I don't agree with it necessarily. It wasn't as bad as 50 Shades of Grey and its portrayal of BDSM. I have to admit, I've not seen 50 Shades of Grey. I've heard lots of things. I haven't seen it myself. But apparently, hey, the landlord's favourite film, I'm guessing. Your favourite film, I've heard. That's a Fernandord favourite. This tree is in my way. I'm going to punch it down. The adverts for games that show a pregnant woman or with child thrown out because the husband is cheating, they wind me up. Kids seeing those just think that's life. Yeah, it's odd. I mean, there's so many, when it comes to relationships, there's so many nuances and grey, like there's so many grey areas and nuances, like there's so much, real life's complicated, right? Real life's very complicated, and it's films are, people need to remember that films are just fiction. Sometimes they're based in real life, sometimes they're not, and everyone's situation is different with relationships. So I refuse to read the books or watch movies. I have to say, let me think. Now here's something. When I was a kid, now here's something that combines all the things we've just been talking about. When I was a kid, and I'm talking, I was about 11. No, I don't know how old I was. It was during the Prisoner of Azkaban. Prisoner of Azkaban came out in cinema, right? Prisoner of Azkaban came out in cinema. And I had a really unhealthy obsession, and I mean really unhealthy obsession, with Emma Watson. I was absolutely in love, and I mean absolutely in love with Emma Watson, Hermione Granger. I was in love. I don't know what it was. Azkaban. She changed me. I don't know what it was. She changed me as a person. I fell in love with her, and I had to. I became unhealthy. Like, my parents should have had an intervention with me, honestly. Because I put a little shrine up in my room, my little 11-year-old room. I had a shrine above my bed that I printed off pictures off Google or wherever it was. I put a little shrine up above my bed of Emma Watson, and I did like weird, like, oh my god, this is street. I can't believe I'm admitting this. Dude, I think I found out that she lived near Oxford Circus. And when I was there with my parents, like, my parents and I were there for like a theatre show, and I knew we were in Oxford Circus. Like, we went to Oxford Circus for some reason, I don't know why. And I was like looking I was like a little weirdo, like looking for Emma. Dude, what was I doing? I was a bit like, if anyone's seen the scary, like, stalker behaviour of Hailey Bieber, stalking Justin Bieber when she was like a super fan. Dude, that was me with Emma Watson. What the hell was I thinking? What the hell was I thinking? I can't tell you what I was thinking. I don't know. I don't even know what I was thinking. It's scary. Oh man. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. I think I like this side more. Without the big walkway. I think we're going to change that. Is there anything else anyone wants to know about me today? Apparently I'm just giving you all my biggest, deepest, darkest secrets. It's one of those streams, guys, where Lance is on he's talking about everything. Hey, I'll give you everything. I will give everything to you, but I won't give you that. Alright, so that stops here. So on the other side, that doesn't stop there. It stops there. So I need to redo this. So, so 2 that way. Oh, and then this side's different. Dude, I've done it. Dodge. What have I done? 1, 2, bam. Okay, so here it's 1, 2. Okay, I need to be paying attention to what I'm doing here. Let's fix that. Lance Loaf. You guys got a huge... I just did a huge bit of Lance Law on you guys. Do you pre-plan builds, wing it, or a little both? On this one, completely winging it. This is Lance. You're watching Lance in real time wing a whole build. And that's why some bits look awful and some bits don't, you know? You're watching me wing it live. Sometimes I wing it, sometimes I don't. Most recent tutorials, I have to plan it. I've realized that, like, if I don't plan it, it just ends up being like a nightmare for me when I'm recording it, and a nightmare for me when I'm editing the video. It also ends up a nightmare for the people at home watching the video, because I'll go back on myself, which isn't good for the tutorial. I'll get a load of hate comments on the video, so there's no point in me doing that. So instead, I do try and pre-plan. Now, sometimes I'll pre-plan half of the build and then wing the rest. That's often what happens. I'll pre-plan half the build and then wing the rest. And usually it goes well. Usually, most of the time, in fact, all the time I've done it, it's gone pretty well. I can't think of a time it hasn't really worked. Or I'll get like to the point where I've got to with the planning and then realise I'll have to stop recording, then plan the rest. That's also happened to me before. The first tutorial I put out on the channel, the all-in-one, my most popular base on the channel, that is a completely winged base. I completely winged that from start to finish. Completely winged that from start to finish. And it kind of shows in the tutorial. If anyone has seen that tutorial, that's why I'm redoing the tutorial currently. The next video will be me redoing that whole video, because I do get quite a lot of comments on that for the last year and a half about the quality of that tutorial, so I should probably change it. Like, people have, but at the same time, I get most of the comments are very positive, but I've got about maybe 20% of people that are a bit annoyed, so I need to. I'm gonna redo that. I want to keep everyone happy who have just discovered my channel, and if that's their first impression of me, I don't want that to be the first impression. So redoing that video is the best course of action. Put the gun away. Yeah, I'll put the. Yes, Heather. I'll put the gun away. I respect that. I can't plan ahead. I start with a vision and fudge it until it works. Honestly, that's often what I do as well, Jen. That's often what I do as well. I fudge it until it works. That's kind of what we did with the... Hey, if anyone saw the first and second part of the stream, you'll know that I completely fudged it and then had to restart half of it. So you'll know that happened. Ooh, pardon me. Dude, I want this to look good here, but I'm not happy with what I've done. I think it needs to be symmetrical. I've done two this way, and then it goes in. But I've done 3 this way, and then it goes in. So I've got to do 2 this way. There's a lot I need to change on this side to make it identical to the other side now. And this is me fudging it right now. This is Lance fudging it right now. Lance's got to change this already. I have a pick to try and go by sometimes. Yeah. Often what I'll do, if I do pre-plan something, I'll build it. Then I'll take a screenshot of it. And then I'll use that as reference going forward. Or, like, for one of the builds, I can't remember what build it was, but one of the builds, I think it might have been, oh gosh, I can't remember, maybe the tree house. I built it on another tree, then I went and recorded it, then every now and then I'll go back to the old tree and just look at what I did and see, okay, is this what I want to do here? Yeah, and then go back and start recording again. That's also quite useful to do, often. It's pretty useful to do. So we want to do 1, 2, and then start from there for the turning. Okay, sadly, I'm going to delete all this bit. I think this whole build has to be symmetrical for it to look good. We're doing a completely symmetrical build here. I was going to do it a little bit off, like I didn't think it mattered, but yeah, this museum's got to be symmetrical. Oh, Otsana! Hey, Otsana Wolves, how you doing? Long time no see. How are we today? How are we doing today? Guys, just so you know, I'm going to talk to when the new DLC map out. Now, because a lot of the community members are here. All my YouTube members, just listen up to this news. The current map we're all on is Extinction. We obviously have the other map, that part of the cluster, which is the Aberration map. I don't think anyone's going to be going back there. Am I right in saying that none of us are really going to be going back to Aberration? So my plan is when Fjordor comes out, I believe that's the next map, is it not? When Fjordor comes out, we're going to move that map over to Fjordor. And that'll be a new map that we can all play on. That's the plan. So we're just try and keep the new maps coming in as they come. Oh, it's Ragnarok, sorry. Ragnarok. Sorry, not Fjordor. Ragnarok. Bye, who are we saying bye to? Ab? Who's going? Oh, bye Ab. Oh gosh. I thought there was Ab and I thought there was someone called Ab in chat. I'm an idiot. Lance is a fool. Ab was so bad. Yay. Okay, no one cares about Ab. Okay, that's good. Okay, we're gonna get rid of Ab. Obviously, you know, it was the first map we had as the community, so it has a lot of special memories, but, you know, Lance is going to be doing better. I'm trying to do better at all this stuff, and I hope that shows. We've also got another building competition coming up in a couple of weeks. I'll release the details for that. Hopefully a lot more people will take part. I'm going to do it so that the... Now, the way I'm going to do that one... Oh, wait, I've done this wrong as well. 1, 2, 1, 2 out from the pillar. And this one's just 1. So, let's change that so that it's better suited to the other side. Honestly, or do I change the other side? No, we do this side. We'll do this side. I claim the Highlands. Now, that's quite a big map, Ragnarok, if I recall. And now, Ragnarok's a very beautiful map again. I think, did Nakatus make Ragnarok? Dude, Nakatus just makes the most beautiful maps. I'm not sure. I'm going to be telling a Porky here. Did he make Ragnarok? Or did he make... It might have been Fjordor he did. I'm back. What did I miss? A load of ranting from Lance. A load of silliness. A load of Lance destroying his build again. As standard. Lance destroying his build is fairly normal. We're all used to it. Okay, 1, 2 this side. 1, 2. Tie my shoe. Okay, now this side should be more identical to the other side now. Should be more identical to the other side. Bam, 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 bam. Make a video with one last tour of the community base on Aberration paired with the tour of the new museum. Honestly, yeah, the community base that I did, well remembered, Grace. The community base I did was basically similar, like a similar style to this museum. A lot smaller though, way smaller than this. I think we managed to complete that entire base in one day, or maybe two sessions. We're on our 3rd session with this, and I think it will still be another like 5 sessions before this will be completed. Okay, I might even get rid of that. I just want my waterfall cave on Rag back. See, for me, the memories for me were always Survival Evolve the Island was the one I played on official, was my first map that I played on. And then I never really moved. Honestly, I was always on the island. I never really moved from the island. I did Ragnarok for a bit. Just like really briefly. And then the other map I did was... I did a bit of Aberration, to be fair. I did a lot on Aberration. On Evolved. But then after that, I definitely moved over. I didn't move until Genesis 1. Now, Genesis 1 I actually was on a lot. Genesis 1 I kind of went hardcore on. Genesis 2, not so much, but Genesis 1, I was there. I was present for the entire game. Okay, we're good. We're good. This should be identical now. Let me just put in the skins and we'll know for sure. Rag and CL were my favourite. CL? I'm trying to think, what's CL? Oh, the centre? Not as complex, but for sure. He made Vallegro. Oh, yes, Vallegro. That's the one. That's the one. You know what? Since getting this, you know, ascended and doing a playthrough, I did a playthrough on Scorched Earth, and I really want to return to that at some point. Scorched Earth, so much fun. Dude, I had so much fun on Scorched Earth. That was a good laugh. I'll totally go back to it again as well. Totally go back to that again. Right. Gotta go high. That looks pretty... Hey, that's looking pretty like it's identical both sides now. That's something. That's something. Now we've got to sort out the pillars. The pillar situation is a little bit bad here. A little bit rough. We can fix that. What do we do? Every 2 or every 3 or every 4? What do I do here? Every 2? I'll do every 2. I'll do every 2 if that's what you want me to do, game. If I must, I shall do it. I shall do it. Valguero was my favourite until Astraeos. Astraeos is a beautiful map. This map is just really well done. It's not even complete yet. It's still ongoing, guys. Like, we're going to get more from this, which I love. I do love. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, here. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Do we do 1, 2 here? Then 1, 2 here. And 1, 2 here. Ah, no. Let's do it right here. Can I get it on that one? I can. Look at that. 1, 2. 1, 2. Perfect. That should be good. Now, I'll probably do it there as well. Oops, daisy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Best laugh was shooting the poor little pet. Oh, the gecko. The gecko. Yeah. I killed Jake's gecko. Dude, I haven't played with Jake in ages. Jake's my friend who I've been playing with ARK with for years. Since I met him on Official, on Evolved. And we became friends through there, and then I became friends with other friends, and it was a nice little time. And still friends today. Still friends to this day. So I need to play ARK again with him at some point. Well, I was thinking actually maybe I'll start up my survival series again, and he can play again. But you know, sometimes when you're as old as us, when we're all old, as you guys know, we're all very busy. We're doing our own things. But I will play a game with him again soon. If I don't play ARK with him, I'll definitely probably post some stuff with him on the other channel. Potentially. So do make sure you're subscribed to the other channel. If you just joined and you don't know what I'm on about, I've got LolsAtLance as a second channel. What's this? Yes, I have a second channel. I've just made one. I've literally just made one and uploaded a brand new video. So if you're brand new here and you're in the chat, do go check it out and subscribe to that. And if you're new here and not subscribed to this channel, then what are you doing? Why are you talking? Why are you here? You must subscribe to this channel too. Pardon me. And hey, for every subscription I get, I'll stop burping, I promise. The more I get, the less I burp. Do you want Lance to stop getting gassy? Wow. Go subscribe. Right. Really focusing on the decking right now. Hey, it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I'm not disappointed with this. It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. The only thing is the old, it's the old dome in the middle. Do we like the dome? Don't we like the dome? You know, I feel like I have to finish the back side before I even decide if I like it. What is that? Oh, it's a T-Rex. Lies, lies, outrageous lies. Dude, this is the biggest base I've ever done. I think that officially this is bigger than Noah's Ark. And scale, it's bigger than the factory base for sure. This is literally the biggest base I've ever made. You like the dome? I'm not sure. I feel like the dome takes away from the front and the sides. I feel like it does take away, but it might also add. It's so hard to decide, dude, with it. What I might do is change some of it back to wood as well. That might also happen. There's many things that could and might happen here. It's just we don't know yet what Lance will decide to do. Now, what did I do here? Did I do windows? I did. Let's do some windows then. So 1, 2, tie my shoe. Let's try that again. 1, 2, tie my shoe. A lot of museums have domes, yeah, but I don't think it's like, I don't know if it's like the design I've done for the dome doesn't work as well as I'd like. I've done the best I can with it. But honestly, I was also thinking if you had like a big glass like tunnel going through, like that shines the light down, would also be nice. Now I can't remember. Oh yeah, we're gonna have like a giant T-Rex in the middle here. The other thing is now that I've done the dome, I'm also a bit like, man, do I cover this floor up, but then we lose the light coming in from the dome? I mean, sadly, the dome's not in a great position in terms of where the sun shines. Like, I want the sun to go right over the top of this, but it doesn't. So I cocked. That's my fault for choosing the wrong location for the build. I needed to find the perfect location for this. But I can make it work. I can make it work. There's a gap here. I can make it work somehow. I can make it work. I guess we're going to have it open, sadly. We're going to have that open. Maybe drop the archers that get insurrected by roofs. I could also possibly do that as well, for sure. Possibly do that again. Okay, so this side's the hard side, guys. I don't know what the cock I'm going to do here. So, we could just do the same as the front, which I think we probably are going to do. Or we could do a flat back. Like, there's a few things we could do. We could either do a tall front or a flat back. I think we've got to go the same as this side, honestly. I think we have to. I think we've got to do the same thing again. So, how are we going to do that? Let's count up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go in. By how many? Gosh, let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 wool. Okay. Let's do that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then from here. So from here, let's just double count. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from here, we should go out. And I've already forgotten the number. I've already forgotten the number of triangles. There you go. I'm just going to keep going, and then we'll recount in a bit. Are you talking about replacing the front of the roof with glass? Would be nice. Hey, you know what? That's not a bad idea. What, this whole section here? You want all of this to be glass? I actually don't hate that idea. Do you mean this? This roof? I'm talking about replacing the front roof with glass. I actually don't hate the idea of having glass in here. Now, what if it was all glass? I think that's the question. What if that was all glass? Is that what we want? Is that what we want to try? That all being glass. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's continue what we're doing. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. God, right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick 5-second break. You're going to get a bit of Wilma now. You're going to get a bit of Wilma love. Lance had the first hour, 2 hours, ranting about Snail games and movies. So I hope you all enjoyed my rant for the first 2 hours. But we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to put Wilma on. You're going to enjoy Wilma. And I'll be back in a second.
When you were lost, wandering in the wilderness, with nothing but a loincloth and fear, Wilma was there. When you punched a tree and broke your own hand, you thought you were alone, but no, Wilma was there. When a raptor pounced and you accepted your fate, Who threw hands and suplexed that oversized turkey? Wilma did. Who carried your loot when you died for the 17th time in a row to a Therizinosaur? Wilma did. Who believed in you when no one else did? Wilma. When you screamed into the void, why me? The void did not answer. But who did? Wilma. She carried you physically and emotionally. She is your protector, your guardian, your hairy banana-fueled champion. Wilma has seen your failures. Wilma has seen your triumphs. Wilma has seen you fall off your own roof 5 times in a row. But Wilma does not judge, but she does remember. Wilma is patient. Wilma is strong. Wilma is the only reason you've made it this far. And now, as you take this short break, Wilma waits. Not because she has to, but because she chooses to. And this time, she chooses you, watching at home right now. Or at work, or wherever you are, I don't really know. Could be in the toilet for all I know. Am I still not here yet? This is awkward. Must be one big turd I'm pushing out right now. When you were lost, wandering in the wilderness, with nothing but a loincloth and fear, Wilma was there. When you punched a tree and broke your own hand, you thought you were alone. But no, Wilma was there. When a raptor pounced and you accepted your fate, who threw hands and suplexed that oversized turkey? Wilma did. Who carried your loot when you died for the 17th time in a row to a Therizinosaur? Wilma did. Who believed in you when no one else did? Wilma. When you screamed into the void, why me? The void did not answer. But who did?
Alright, that's enough, Wilma. We're back. We're back. Bit of a longer break that time. I needed it. What was this guy doing? What's this guy doing? Hey, buddy. Get out of my base. You want to be in the museum? Dude, we could actually fit a Brontosaurus in the museum, which is insane. Hey, we should put a giant Brontosaurus in the middle. Pardon me. Okay. Let's do this. So we're going to go out this way. We're basically doing what we did at the front, at the back, is what we're doing. Fernando's gone to do his factory reset on his MacBook. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the front. Okay, okay. Oh, no, we're doing this section here. So we need... Oh, gosh. This is difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 in total. And we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Fantastic. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And bang. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, gotta keep putting in those pillars though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. There we go. What a beautiful look. Oh no, what's happening here? Who do we think is going to win? Level 55 Rex or... Oh, Stego wins. Surely, come on, Stego. Win! Stego, you got to win. You're such a high level. You're a tank. You were built to fight. Do not let this Rex kill... Oh, he's totally losing. Dude, you have no fight. Stego, I've seen lower level Stegos take on Rexes before. This is a pathetic attempt. Stego, this is pathetic. Okay, he's listening. This is a pathetic attempt at getting a Rex. I don't know if it's server lag or what this is. But you can do way better than this, and you're going to die because of this. This is shocking. Dude, you're high level. What are your stats? Food. Health. 17. Stamina 19. Oh, its health's going down. What's your health? Oh, dude, okay, Stego's gonna lose. Dude, I have seen a Stego take out a Rex easy before. I wish someone had a Beekeeper mod with Beekeeper suit skins and armor. Dude, Tower, you're so funny. You literally... Beekeeper life, eh? It's all about them the Beekeeper life. I respect it. I respect it. I'm here for the beekeepers. I'm here for the beekeepers. Right, Jesus Christ, that's a fast dinosaur. Right, you killed my friend Rex. You're gonna die now. Sorry, buddy. I need to make friends. I need to make friends with a modder. Yeah, you need to find yourself a modder. There's probably some modders out there that will 100% do it. You can commission them. You can commission a modder. I don't know any myself, sadly. But I know they exist. I know that they exist. Make friends one and make it happen, Chalmar. Oh, if it isn't Squirrel. Hello, Squirrel. If it isn't the Squirrel. Here she is. Here's our Squirrel. How's Squirrel today? How is our Squirrel? I know someone, Talma. Oh, there you go. Hey, straight in. Talma, you've got something going already. She has connections, does Squirrel. She knows people. So you know Squirrel used to be part of a mafia. She knows people. Alright, let's keep on going here. I don't know why I'm third person. Just because I felt like it. I'm so tired, but I'm okay. Okay, well that's good. Oh, you know what? I'm really tired tonight, but I felt like I had to do a... I feel like... You know what? I needed a live stream. I needed a good live stream. I'll share the models details in lots of Discord. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, Squirrel, go ahead. Shove it in the... shove it anywhere. ARK chat is fine. General chat is fine. Anywhere on the Discord is fine. Shove it. Place it. Pop it. Push it. Twist it. Alright. We've got ourselves the same section we've got here. So that comes out like so. And then we're going to have to put down this. Now this is a bit weird. So where does that go? And what's that connecting to? So this is going in and connecting to what? There's a wall here? Or is this a behemoth gate? That's a behemoth gate. Okay. Well, let's just put the behemoth gate here for now and see what happens. Let's put the behemoth gate here for now and just see what happens. Hopefully it looks good. Hopefully it looks good. Hey, Squirrel, you missed the whole beginning of the stream where I was having a whole rant. I had a massive rant today. I was ranting about the whole snail game situation. We're discussing AI. I was kind of giving my views on AI as a whole. What it should and shouldn't be used for. What's like the ethical way to use AI, what isn't. What its uses are, which, you know, what its uses aren't, etc, etc. How I have too been guilty, as you know, of using AI for the creative needs. No, wow, don't Squirrel. Honestly, don't worry. It goes on for about 2 hours, and then I start ranting about movies. I don't know. It was a whole thing. But I did say in the advertising for the stream that I would rant. I needed a rant for people. Apparently, this is what we're all doing right now. We're ranting, so I made sure I ranted. Made sure I ranted. Okay. We got here. Okay. Oh yes, I forgot about this. So we're gonna do these castle things that I did. Why not did I do these castle things? They do look cool though. They do look cool. I'll go. Hey, Golden MTB promoter. Okay, let's continue on the build. And also try and work out what the cock we're doing with it. Because this is complicated. It looks like from the wall here. So that's... Okay, there's the... Okay, so from the... Where the thing goes down. I've cocked this up. I've cocked this up. How did I cock this up? I think I've cocked this up. This side's fine. It's the other side that's worrying me. Why is this all straight ceilings? But on this side, it's not. Somewhere here I've kind of cocked up. Or I haven't. I don't really know. We're trying to make it work. So I think this is what I do. I think. Yes, I remember what I was doing. So I think the way I do this is actually we don't use all these crazy triangles everywhere. We're actually trying to get everything on the same grid. By the same grid, I mean this grid here. So these squares we want to use. I believe that's what I did. Look. Is that what I did? Oh gosh, I don't know. What a mess. What a mess. I don't know now. I guess it doesn't really matter as long as I get it looking right. Right? As long as I get it looking right, then it doesn't matter. That's the position I'm taking on this. As long as it looks right, it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. We can only try. We can only try. And I guess it doesn't... Because it's the back. You know what? Because it's the back, it doesn't need to be like the front. It doesn't even need to be like the front, dude. It doesn't even need to be like the front. We can forge our own path here. Lance is forging his own path. So, Squirrel, what are you doing in terms of the... hello there, Lance, and... Where's Dutchland? Group or Dutchland? How are you? How y'all? I'm really good, thank you, BF. How are you doing? Are you out of hospital completely now, BF, or are you still in hospital? I don't know. Squirrel's probably gone back on my stream, so I don't think she'll hear me. I was just curious to ask her a question. Alex, there she is. Squirrel, how are you? But I still think she's back on my stream. Squirrel, are you here with us? Are you here right now with us? Or are you in the past of my stream? Are you in the past tense of my stream? I'm here, ask away. Now, here's a question, Squirrel. Here's my question. Is a lot of ARK people have been talking about changing their content up completely. There's a lot of conversation about this. My community just asked me the same question earlier today. What's your stance on the whole situation? Are you going to be diversifying? Are you going to be diversifying on your main channel? Or are you saying, screw it, I'm just going to stick to what I'm doing? I'm just going to stick to what I'm doing. That is my question for you. It's an interesting one. It's an interesting question. If I don't say so myself. This side's ugly. This side's ugly. But we're gonna make, like, it's because we haven't even started it. That's why. Look, it's gonna look like this eventually. This is what we're going. Hey, this side pretty nice. Pretty nice. How much room are we gonna have inside this entire? Oh my god, we're gonna have so much room. Dude, this is gonna be absolute mammoth base. I'm staying on ARK on this channel. Okay, there you go. not diversifying on this channel. See, I'm considering, like, I could, like, if I do diversify on this channel, I'll do other building content, but I don't think, like, there's nothing that interests me right now. Right now, there's no games that are intriguing enough for me that would make me leave ARK. But in the future, maybe there will be. Who knows? In terms of, like, because I'd keep this channel for the building side of stuff, right? But, yeah, there's nothing that's really enticing me. Nothing really enticing me. Hey, Solo! What's up, buddy? Long time no see. I am a pro gamer, you absolutely realise and know it. And listen, Solo Gaming knows that I am a pro gamer. And, please, everyone, just recognise for a second that I am a pro gamer. So, of course, I've made a second channel with pro gamer stuff. If anyone's new here, please do check out my second channel. If you just joined the stream, I've created a second channel. I'm not moving away from this channel. This channel's staying. Hey, I'm still posting videos every week on this channel if I can, depending on my schedule. Usually every fortnight. Definitely every fortnight, if not every week. There'll be videos coming, if not live streams, just like normal. But if you want a bit of fun, go check out this channel. Go check out LolsAtLance games, because I've posted a video, it's super fun. You'll hear me scream, you hear me shout, you hear me belt some laughs out. You'll hear Lance swear a lot as well, something I don't usually do. But there you go. Also, guys, do go check out Solo Gaming in the chat, fellow content creator. Also, hey, there we go. Thank you, Golden. Also, fellow Monarch member from way back when. It was like it was 10 years ago now. Feels like it. Feels good to go back to normal stuff though. Afterwards, it did feel good to go back to normal life. It felt good to go back to normal life afterwards, I have to say. How are you doing anyway, Solo? Should see if Lance can make a decent power build. Funny you should say that, Fernando. I posted one build. Well, I've got a build on the channel. Hey! There's a build already on the channel. Not a very good one, mind you. It's just a boring build, but it's on the channel. Thanks for shout, Lance, but I'm here to say hello to my friend. To you, my friend. Hey! I'm glad. I'm glad you're saying hello. How are you doing, Solo? What's new? Hey, Solo, how do you feel about the Snell Games controversy? What are we feeling about that whole situation? There's a lot of people most people's channels suddenly posting videos about it as well. I understand why. It's crazy what's gone on there. I completely understand why. What's your take on the old controversy? I mean, there's probably too much to say. Probably way too much to say. There's that much. I had a whole 2-hour rant about it at the start. I made sure I did it some. Now this is the issue, isn't it? This is the issue with the triangles. I have to use squares. Okay. How am I doing this then? Oh gosh. How did I cock this up? I'm good, you mean Skynet, the AI video? Yeah, the AI video. Yeah. The base area limitation on Power World is annoying. Yeah, that is a bit annoying, isn't it? The little limitation you have on Power World. How am I going to do this? Wait, I don't even know how I did this section, dude. How did I even do this section? I don't even know. We're going to have to wing it. We're literally just going to have to wing it. Maybe on this section I'll just put in a gate and call it good. maybe I don't do any details on this section. I'll just put in a giant gate and say, yeah, it's done. I don't even know what the behemoth gate looks like, so let's put it in for funsies. I mean, it doesn't really go with the whole theme, does it? Doesn't really go with the whole theme. And this? I mean, would a museum have would a museum have a behemoth gate going into the museum? Yes, maybe, to put in all of the... You'd have that to put in all of the stuff. But again, maybe not. I'm actually... Okay, I've changed my mind with the backside. The backside's not going to be like this. The backside's going to be a bit more straight. We're going to go a bit like the sides. We're going to do like we've done on the sides, I think. That's my thought process here. That way the front is still special. That way the front will still be special. Now this triangle horrible section I'm going to get rid of. Let's get rid of it. Lance is going back on himself for the 100th time. Any plans for future builds on Tiny Glade? Oh, no, not at all. No, probably not, Golden. Probably not. I know someone... Hey, I know someone in the chat, unless you're talking to Squirrel. I know someone in the chat who's been continued that Tiny Glade build stuff. And that person is Squirrel in the chat. If you haven't seen second channel. She does Tiny Glade videos often. Well, I don't know. Are you still doing them, Squirrel? Or have you stopped? I haven't seen you upload in a while on there. Okay, I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to get back to work on this damn reset. Annoying as I have to back up all my data first. I have built on Tiny Glade. I know, Squirrel. I know. That's why I'm shouting you out right now. Squirrel Plays is the old channel. Now I've not done one in a little while. I see. Not done one in a little while. Not done one in a little while. Get rid of all that. Hey, Solo. Actually, while Solo's here, hey, Solo. Solo needs to watch the Be Right Back screen. I know you guys have just seen it. But Solo Gaming, you got to watch this. I need to take you back. You might get PTSD from this. I'm warning you now. You're going to get PTSD from this, Solo. This only takes a minute, guys. But be right back for Solo Gaming.
When you were lost, wandering in the wilderness, with nothing but a loincloth and fear, Wilma was there. When you punched a tree and broke your own hand, you thought you were alone. But no, Wilma was there. When a raptor pounced and you accepted your fate, who threw hands and suplexed that oversized turkey? Wilma did. Who carried your loot when you died for the 17th time in a row to a therizinosaur? Wilma did. Who believed in you when no one else did? Wilma. When you screamed into the void, why me? The void did not answer. But who did? Wilma. She carried you physically and emotionally. She is your protector, your guardian, your hairy banana-fueled champion. Wilma has seen your failures. Wilma has seen your triumphs. Wilma has seen you fall off your own roof 5 times in a row. But Wilma does not judge, but she does remember. Wilma is patient. Wilma is strong. Wilma is the only reason you've made it this far. And now, as you take this short break, Wilma waits. Not because she has to, but because she chooses to. And this time, she chooses you, watching at home right now. Or at work, or wherever you are, I don't really know. Could be in the toilet for all I know. Am I still not here yet? This is awkward. Must be one big turd I'm pushing out right now.
Well, there you go. There you go. There you go, Solo. There you go. Oh no, what have I just watched? It's Wilma. Hey, she never went. Solo, she never went. She's here. Right now. Watching you. At home. She never left. She's with me always. She's behind a tree somewhere watching me, I'm sure of it. But there you go. Dude, whenever anyone from Monarchy comes on my stream, I always play that, so... Especially the ones who are traumatized by Wilma. We must make sure that Wilma's legacy lives on. Stephen Thomas. Hello, Stephen Thomas. 100 days challenge. You know what, Stefan? I've planned one before. And then I realised, you know what? I tried to do a 100-day challenge. I recorded it. I had it already. The problem was, in 100 days, I achieved nothing. Stefan, the issue was, I'm such a pro gamer that I achieved nothing. I was so primitive. It was the worst. It was the worst thing. I was a primitive boy. And it was embarrassing. And I recorded the entirety of Monarchy to do 100 days of that. And then I just thought, you know what? When it came to the end of the season, I thought, you know, actually, I don't think it's worth it. Like now, like it felt like it was done. I could sign it, like that series is done. I didn't need to go back to it. So I felt like all those recordings I never got edited. I've still got them. I still could do it, and that would make, to be fair, it'd make a decent 100-day video. I could make a really funny 100-day video out of that. But yeah, I'm not sure. Like, to be honest, it's such a commitment doing those videos. That is a big commitment video, doing a 100-day video. But I guess it's 100 in-day. I need to remind myself, dude. I need to remind myself it's 100 days in ARK, not 100 days in real life. So it is like very doable. But honestly, unlike everyone else, these other pro gamers, Lance probably, you know, he would have just made a house. He'd have made a pretty house. That's what I would have done. That's what I would have done. I need people with me to, I need my friend Jake. I've got a friend called Jake who we play together. That's who I need. Can't argue with that. By the way, Lance, people say I'm officially a cannibal now after eating your forbidden meat. You ate my forbidden meat? Hey, there's only one type of forbidden meat on me. And we all know what that is. My finger. No, I'm joking. People still bringing that up to this day? That's insane. That's insane. I know. I know. I saw that live stream. I know what happened. I saw it with my own eyes. I was disappointed, if anything. Let's do a 100-day video. Listen, 100 days. It's just I can't ever bring I don't think I'll ever bring myself to do it. If I do, it'll just, I don't know. You know, I've always ummed and ahed about it solo, but I'm not sure it will ever. I don't think I can ever bring myself to do it for the amount of work and editing that it would take for it. The amount of editing and stuff. It's a lot. I'll see. In the future, maybe. In the future, maybe. Alright. Get that bang in the... Hey! That's pretty in the middle! We did it. Now, how far do I go out? I went out 3 on these side bits. I think I kind of do the same here. So now that I know that's the middle, I can go 1, 2, 3. There we go. So we need 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, pardon me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But listen, here's a question though for the community. If I did a 100-day video, would you guys watch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. If I did do it, would people watch? That's the question. I mean, they're always... Dude, those videos are always popular. Without fail. Without fail, those videos are popular. I cocked that up. I cocked that up. Is that not in the middle then, if I do that? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, no, can I not get into the middle? There must be a middle here. Uh-oh. Is there no middle? That's the middle. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're golden. I would... This is a silly question to ask people. I feel like it is. I feel like I'm asking silly questions. I'm asking... Of course people would watch me. Why wouldn't you? Dude, anything I put out, you'd watch. Because I'm Lance. I'm LolsAtLance, a pro gamer. The best, the one and only. You understand. Go all the way up. All the way down. Fan-dabby-dozy. Okay, so this side's a bit different now. So I was going to go do the same thing I did at the front. But I honestly think let's keep the back as a back. Rather than make it another giant entranceway. Which it would still be an entranceway, but just not as grand as the front. Which I think this is the right call to make. I think this is the right call to make here. Gives us more options. And it's less work as well. There's a lot of stuff going on this build. I think sometimes less is more. Sometimes less is more. Unless you're a pizza. I don't know what I'm saying. Don't set out to make a 100-day video. Stop playing and record it for 100 days in game. But the editing is hard. Yeah, thing is with me, you know what I'm like. You know what I'm like solo. I know. I like to go all ham on editing. I would not be happy with a very sort of normal. I wouldn't do a normal 100-day edit. I'd do some crazy stuff with my edit. I don't know what that stuff is yet. I don't know what that would be or how that would look like. But I know, all I know is it would probably take me about half a year to edit that. It would be a feature film is what I would make. I'd do it a feature film. That's the kind of man I am. I'd do a feature film. I already did like a movie type thing on my channel if no one's seen it. If you haven't seen my survival series, guys, it's a little bit old, but it's all on ARK Survival Ascended on Scorched Earth. It's good fun. Go give it a watch. There's a particular one that's titled Movie. I did that kind of like a movie. That was my go at half of a movie. That was my edit. My movie edit. But you're right, you don't set it out. But that's like that's what I thought about Monarchy. I recorded it. And my plan was to make an 100-day video out of it, which I still could do. Like, it's still on the cards. It's still on the cards. It's just time. Like, I don't have any time on my hands at all. Zero time. I have zero. Solo zero. I have zero time, sadly. Too much life. Too much work. If I had zero, if I didn't have a real life job to do, then yeah, maybe. Well, when I say maybe, I'd 100% do it. Do stuff like that. Yeah, real life gets in the way. Gotta pay them bills. I've watched the survival series 6 times! 6 times, Golden! Jesus Christ, 6 times! Hey! That's the best... Hey, I'm using that as a quote. I'm putting that on a poster and using that as a quote. I have watched the survival series 6 times. Laugh your face. Golden MTP promoter. Quote, in quotations, 5 stars. You can imagine that poster right now. I'm using that. I'm gonna, in fact, I'll edit the whole thing together and call it a supercut. Actually, that's not a bad idea. It's actually really not a bad idea. I could literally just take all the videos and produce a supercut of it. And then continue the series after that. Hey, it's not a bad shout. I want to continue that series. Okay, guys, I'm off. Have a good night, Lance, and cheers, chat. Was good to hear you again, LOL. Oh, Solo, I'm glad you popped in today. Have a good rest of your... Oh, cock, it's gonna rain. Have a good rest of your night, Solo. And cheers for joining the live stream today. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Solo Gaming, everyone. Our favourite South African popping in. Also the only South African I know at this point. No, it's actually, that's not true. Dude, I'm actually, my family hails, some of my family hail from South Africa. On my Asian side. Pirate Mel. Hello, Pirate Mel. Welcome to the stream. I'm guessing you and Golden are lifelong acquaintances. Lance and Takeshi on a 100-day video would end on day 3 when Jake kills Lance for unknown reasons. Literally. Literally would. Yeah, sorry, I missed that chat. I missed that chat. You know what, though? That's the one thing that I would 100%... It's a fun series for only 7 episodes. Golden, I still think... Do I have the save files? I still have the save files saved. And I'm considering going back to it. I'd love to. I'd love to. I'd love to do a transition onto another map again. I mean, I know I didn't achieve anything on Scorched Earth. I know I didn't achieve anything. I got a dragon egg. That's the last episode that everyone that was aired, was the dragon egg heist. I got a dragon egg, which was probably the first time I've ever done that in my life. In fact, it was the first time I ever done that in my life, and I did it with no help. Can I just say I did that with 0 help? Sup? Nope. I appreciate you popping in, Pirate Bell. Welcome to the live stream. Today we are building a giant museum, as you can see. Just want to make sure he's okay for watching too many times. Hey, Mel, you know what? You know what? I'm surprised he hasn't, I'm surprised people haven't watched it more times than that, to be honest. It's that good. Hey, it's that good. I'm surprised no one's watched it more than that. 6 is rookie. 6 times rookie numbers, Golden. Watch it 12 and we'll talk. Watch it 12 times, we'll talk. Mel, go watch it 20 times, we'll talk. Rookie numbers 6 times. I understand though. We all just want Lance to do survival series again. We want it to continue. I'm advocating for myself at this point. I'm literally telling you what I want to do. I'm literally just telling you what I want to do. Out of placement range. How do I do this? There we go. That's funny. You stole the dragon egg. That's an achievement on its own. Literally, honestly, because I'm not a proper, like I say, I'm a pro gamer. Am I a pro gamer? I absolutely am. But, I've never done anything like that before. And I'm surprised that I even made it through that alive with that many birds. Insane. Insane. I have to say insane. I'm looking forward to potentially going back to that at some point. Maybe with the new map, I definitely could convince Jake, etc. to come back for the new map. What's it called? I was going to call it Fjordur again. It's not Fjordur. Ragnarok. Dude, Ragnarok, probably get them all back in again. I mean, I could have done it for Astraeos. Astraeos would have been a fun one as well, because of all the fun new creatures and add-ons, etc. That could have been good. I've lost my cosmetic by accident. Where's it gone? Oopsie daisy. Item cosmetics. Is this the one? Oh, there's 100 in here. There's actually 100 in here. And none of them work. And none of them work. This one? There we go. Ragnarok is my favourite map. Build more bases for Viking styles from very... Hey, no name. That's actually not a bad shout. I've only done one Viking build on the channel. There's only one Viking build I did on the channel. And that... I actually did a ton of research for that build. I wanted to make the most historically accurate Viking longhouse I could make in ARK. So I ended up doing a load of research for that. Which meant I sat and watched a few documentaries of Viking stuff. And then I had to do some reading as well. Which is something I've never done for a build since. I've never done a proper, like, sit-down hardcore research like that. Or have I? Or have I? I'm trying to think. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. So, yeah, that was the only one I did that for. But I'd be willing to do a Viking again. I've been itching to do a castle again. I haven't done a castle in a long time. There's a few builds that are on my mind. A lot of people have been requesting a zoo recently, which is something I do on a live stream rather than do it on a tutorial. That's definitely on the cards as well. Okay. Ting tang, wada bing bang. Let's do something similar to what we did over here then, where we're gonna go in and then out. So what we're doing, 1 in or 2 in? 2 in? Guess we do 2 in. So I'm gonna need the dinosaur gate. I want it. It doesn't need to be identical to the sides. This can be its own thing. The backside is its own side, as every backside should be. My favourite side of most things is the backside. Did you not know? My favourite part about my body is my backside. And yes, there are not enough cosmetics for Viking structures. There are almost none. Do a spaceship build, Lance? That's something I haven't done. I haven't done anything futuristic or spaceshipy yet. Something that literally doesn't exist on my channel. Anything futuristic, anything space-like, not on the channel. So it's definitely something we could possibly look into. Definitely something we could look into, right? What did I do here? Did I go back 1? Back 1, out 1. Oh, I did quarter walls. We can do that. We can do that. Pardon me. But quarter walls here doesn't make sense. Let me flip this. Quarter walls doesn't make sense here, to be honest. Nothing makes sense. What does make sense? I think this does make sense. Do it like this. So, bam. Crimson, that would require Lance to use tech, and he isn't great with tech builds. Golden, the truth hurts, but it's true. Metal works great too. I mean, to be fair, like, I tried one tech build on a live stream, and it went so abysmal, did it not? If anyone remembers that. It was ages ago now. It was so bad that I gave up. But, you know, Lance... Never say never. Listen, if I can do Wasteland, if I can do Greek, if Lance can build Greek, if Lance can do treehouses, if Lance can do Viking longhouses, if Lance can do every other genre, if Lance can do Western, Lance surely can bring it in himself to figure out a nice futuristic tech build. Mark my words, I'm gonna... Lance needs a challenge. This is it. You give me a challenge. There's nothing I cannot do if I do not put my mind to it. I will put my mind to this. I will research. I'll look. I'll research into futuristic Disney stuff. Remember that futuristic 50s Disney thing that they've got? Epcot? Hey, I'm going to research Epcot. Don't force me. I'll do it. Hey, I'll do it. You're pulling my strings now, guys. You know what makes me want to build something. It's when I'm rubbish at it. Half the time. Half the time it's when I'm rubbish at it. Which I truly am. Right. Like Tron. Hey, Tron. Good. Yeah, that would be a good one to research. We'll research a bit of Tron. Think of other inspirational films we could take for a good tech build, guys. This is fun. Let's think of something else as well we can take for the inspiration. I'm thinking Tron Legacy for sure, yeah. I'm also thinking Wall-E. Wall-E could be a good one. Maybe I'll look at the concept art book for that. Such a hard one. It's futuristic. Back to the Big Hero 6 is a good one. I like that. Anything that's got like cyberpunk vibes. I could even look into the Cyberpunk game as well and check out some of the builds in that. Now, a lot of that stuff is like a bit, oh, I don't know. That'd be, I'd have to do such a mixture of materials to do a true Cyberpunk base. That would be a bit of more of a difficult one. Right, let's get the roof out. Let's get the old roof out, shall we? How long will we be going for? 2 hours 40? Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good. Not too not too shabby. Listen, there's a clip, there's a video from years ago of American Idol. I don't know if anyone used to watch that. I mean, I didn't. I never watched American Idol because we're in the UK. We don't watch American Idol. We had our own version. We had Pop Idol. And then Simon Cowell took it to American and made American Idol. But before American Idol, there was Pop Idol. And that's what we had here in the UK. But I'm talking about American Idol anyway. There's a woman who sung a song. This woman's name is Mary Roach. And her audition gives me life. Whenever I feel down, I'll go watch this audition and it brings me life. Mary Roach singing I Feel the Earth Move. I feel the earth move. I feel the sky coming down. I feel the heartbeat. Da 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 da. Oh, darling, when you call my name. Just like that. That's how she sung. This is how she sings. And in fact, even better than what I just did. She went all nasally at one point. It was insane. And at the end of the audition, Simon's like, and how do you think you did? And Mary Roach is like, well, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Then Simon goes, and what do you think you did? How do you think you did out of 10? How do you think I did out of points out of 10? I'm going to go with solid 8 out of 10. And then, oh god, dude, I wish I could say this all line for line because it's the funniest shit in the world. Excuse my French. It's the funniest thing in the world. So I'm just looking at the front so I can emulate it on the back. So they then go to tell her that in actual fact she's not a good singer. And she's like, oh my god, oh god, I'm trying to think here. Hang on a minute. Well, Star Wars belongs to Disney now, LOL. And I thought that you were talking about Tomorrowland at Disneyland. Oh, dude, Tomorrowland is a good one. Crimson, the theme park inspired the movie. Yeah, that's correct. The theme park did inspire the movie. Tomorrowland. Now that is a good reference right there. We could do that. Hey, anything with Buzz Lightyear could check out as well. The old Buzz Lightyear cartoon. Maybe I'll check that out. Back to Mary Roach, the most important thing here that we're talking about. Mary Roach. I feel the earth move. How do you think I did out of 10? Not too shabby. And then as my brain works and remembers stuff, she thinks there's a whole conversation that's hilarious. And then towards the end, they go, you know, what do you... She goes, well, I guess that's it then. Once they insulted her, like, completely, and Simon was brutal to her, she goes, well, I guess that's it then. I'm just going to go back to makeup school and become a makeup artist. And, because that's all I'm good at. They go, okay, that's what you want to do. That's what you're going to do. And she goes, well, at least I'm not going to go out of this room and get angry like all these other contestants. You know, I'm just going to go out and get on with my life because that's who I am as a person. And then they go, okay. And then she walks out. And as soon as she walks out through the door, she has the biggest meltdown in all of America. She has the biggest crazy meltdown in all of America. she just starts, she's got the reddest face and she gets so angry after she said specifically to the judges that is not what she's going to do. She goes out and she's like, she's like, well, I guess I'm going to go back to makeup school because that's all I'm good at. And then, oh, dude, if you want to laugh, just type in Google Mary Roach audition and sit back and enjoy, because it's my favorite ever audition on American Idol. Hello, hey, Super Doom, welcome on in. Lot of love for Canada. How you doing, Super Doom? Yeah. Anyway, that's my story. About Mary Roach that literally no one asked for in the chat, no one's even reacted to, no one gives a crap about. But that's what I want to talk about, and that's what you've got to listen. If you're in my live stream, you listen to my rubbish, okay? You're going to sit there, you're going to listen to what I have to say about Mary Roach and how much I love that woman, okay? This is what's happening. You come to my live stream, you listen to my shit. And nothing gonna stop me otherwise. This is okay. I am doing good. Live playing a lot these days. Oh, nice one. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Is it good fun? Oh, there's so many adverts for that on my like YouTube when that was first coming out. And all I remember was them talking about the ARK. Something about the ARK on the adverts. And I kept on thinking, is this game like ARK? Because they kept talking about an ARK, and I was like, what is this ARK thing on a loft? What is this ARK thing on a loft? I don't know. There you go. It's like, what in the ARK is going on in a loft? Okay, I mean, this side's more like a mural. I think we could probably do a mural on this side as well, because we've got the space. We have got the space. So we could probably create a mural of some sort on this side as well. But yeah, this is the back side, so not going to be as glamorous as the front side. But we're going to make something work here. We're going to make something work. I don't know of an ARK in a loft, but it's all floating islands in the sky you can build on. Yes, I know. Yeah, it's definitely in the Aloft trailers. They talk about something to do with an ARK, as I misheard it. But I mean, I was like, they call something in that game an ARK, and it's obviously not like this ARK. But they do use the word, and I remember just thinking, oh, it's coincidence. It's a little quinky dinky, dinks. Okay, 11, 10. Free sky, clear skies, and we're cooking. And we're cooking. What is up with the clouds? Why is it so... I cleared the skies and it's this cloudy. Some of the builders have really stepped up lately in ARK, though. I really seen a lot of cool builds in the Discord channels. Yeah, hey. People be stepping up their game. How am I going to keep up with all of these cool builders coming into the scene, eh? How am I going to keep up with all these cool people? Yeah, I haven't been on the... I have to say, I haven't been on the ARK Discord in a long time. I pop on there to post... I popped on there to post my Greek build recently, but I haven't had a proper look at the other builds that people have been posting, if I'm honest. I was busy on that day. But I used to go on that all the time and see what everyone's been up to. It's good fun. My next build I post on there, I'll make sure I scroll up and have a look. For sure. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. I mean, I did see a few. What was the last thing I saw? I saw some really cool castle build someone did, like in a mountain. That looked awesome. That looked pretty dope. I think this build needs a bit of diversification with like an additional material. The problem is like, other than wood, I really feel like nothing else really goes with the Greek Astraeos skins. And for a museum build, oh my god, I'm so sorry guys about my burps. For a museum build, I really feel like you don't really want wood on your museum, do you? You don't really want some wood on your museum. You want it to be stone. You want it to be marble. You want it to be beautiful. Now, what I could have done is used a different structure skin instead. I could have used, like, steampunk would have probably worked pretty well with this. Or I could have got some cosmetic structure skins alongside this stuff. But I think... Oh, you know what? Hang on a minute. I've got the Roman... I bought a premium mod a while back. What was it? The Roman one? Roman structures. Now, in Roman structures, do we have a wall skin? What we got? Decor box. Decor box. Banner. Flames. Rugs. Urns. Ramp corner. Oh, dude, ramp corner. Oh, dude, that's useful. Oh, dude, that's super useful. Special walls. Okay, we got walls. Let me put it in. Let's see if any of these will go well. Okay, we got grates. I don't know if I want any grates. I feel like grates are a bad idea. What else we got? Is that it? Oh, no, wait. I'll cycle through like this. No? Is that it? Oh, okay, just grates. And then a different alternative pillar. Which I don't like. What else we got? Oh, and on the floor. You can have grates. Okay, so it's just grates. It's literally just grates. It's grates or nothing. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Hey, baby Jojo TV, welcome on in. You got a question? Hey, far away. I'm all ears. I'm all ears. I'm all eyes. Well, I'm not all eyes, but I'm all ears. Maybe, potentially. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I'm nothing. Hey, who knows? Only I know. Only I know the real, if I'm telling the truth. But still, you can fire away. And guys, if you are brand new here, be sure to hit the like button below. 39 hey, that's pretty good. 39 likes, we've done pretty well. But if you haven't liked the button already, do hit the like button. If you haven't liked the button, dude, you must like the button. The button likes you back, so why don't you like the button? The other thing I want to promote, other than the like button, is my second channel. I've just started a second channel, guys. Obviously, this is my main channel. I do art content, I do building content. That's never going to change. I'm going to continue to post on here forever. I'm going to post all the fun tutorials you'll ever see. Your all your favorite stuff still coming out of this channel. Now, the other channel is going to be completely different. It's just me gaming and me screaming and me shouting. Mainly me screaming and shouting and running away from things in-game is the channel. But if you look in the chat right now, I'm posting it. Do go and check that channel out. That's my brand new gaming channel. Please go give it a subscribe. There's one video there already. Now, go check out the video. I really want to persuade you all to go check out the video after this live stream, because I guarantee that you'll have a good laugh. You'll have a good laugh and you will enjoy it. It's me playing Repo with some friends. You'll have a good... I was screaming. I was laughing. It was super fun all the way around. Other chat... Hey, Has knows. Hello, Az. Welcome on in. I dislike the button. Hey, there's no way anyone could dislike the actual button. The button gives good vibes. Hello, Chrysophagous. Anyway. And Taz, oh, 2 modders in the stream. This is a rarity. Welcome on in. Well, this is very much welcomed. Hello. Hello, guys. Still waiting for the question from Baby Jojo TV. I'm really curious what the question was. They said, can I ask you a question? And now I wait for the question. I hope I get the question now. I'm going to be so sad if I don't get the question. Hey, Jojo, if you're there, you got to give me the question. I'm going to be waiting for that question. I wait in suspense. Guys, if you want to ask me a question, just ask. Honestly, you don't have to ask if you can ask. You know. Hey, you don't have to ask if you can ask. Just ask. If for some reason I don't want to read it, I won't. But I will. I read everything. Honestly, I've read everything. To my own detriment, I've read everything that's come through in my chat. Which is, sometimes it can be bad. I've had one situation where there was like some crazy bot in the chat, and I read it all. And yeah, that was fun. that was fun. Twitch used to be the worst for that. To be fair, YouTube's really good. You don't really get botted, but Twitch, oh my god, on Twitch, back in the day, Christ almighty, the bots on Twitch, they're second to none. They're really in a league of their own on Twitch. You can't convince me any differently. They're literally in a league of their own. And they still are. I believe they're still going strong in today. Are you going to post Fortnite videos on your second channel? Hey, maybe. Hey, here we go. Here we go. We wanted this question. I just started playing ARK, and there was an update, and now I can't find the server I was playing on. Do you know what I can do to find it? So, Baby Jojo, there's been an announcement about the servers where there's something going on with some sort of mod. And I love your energy. I almost forgot to ask the question. So if you go on, like, do you own the server, Jojo? Because if you go on the Nitrado servers today, they put out a little thing. Like, when I went on to log on my Nitrado server, they put out a thing saying that there's some servers are missing, like they're not showing up for people. And that's due to a certain something that you've got to get rid of. And they kind of explain it in the warning. I'm sure if you're part of the Nitrado Discord, there'll be someone on there to guide you how to fix that. Now, if you're not the server owner, I just let the server owner know that it's not showing up is the best thing to do. There you go. I didn't know what question to expect. I thought you were going to question about my, I don't know. How tall are you? How tall are you, Lance? I'm actually 10 foot tall. I have to stand up game. Stand out. I have to lay on the floor while I game. I'm that tall. Just to reach the desk. I'm too tall, to be honest. But yes, I'm gonna try do something with our replay where I killed everyone at the end. What, on the Fortnite? How's that possible? How's that possible? But honestly, I'd consider posting a Fortnite video on that channel for sure. I want it to be a variety channel of like just me playing with friends. So 100% I'd consider that. Let me get a bit better first though. Christ. What other games are you playing? So on the other channel, you'll find there's the first video I've posted on there, which is the only video on there so far, because it's a brand new channel, is Repo. I've been playing Repo. Repo is a brand new game, a bit similar to Lethal Company, if you ever saw Lethal Company videos. Definitely, there's that. It's the same as Lethal Company, basically, is what I'm trying to say. It's a good game. I really enjoy it. Definitely go check that out. I'll be playing a bit more of that, for sure. There's going to be a lot more of that gameplay coming out. What else we got coming out, guys? I think I'll probably be posting some VR games as well. If anyone has VR, likes to watch VR. I have a VR headset, and I used to on this channel. If you scroll back far enough, you'll find some really, well, not that old. Let's say 2022. If you scroll back to 2022 of this channel's history, you'll find some VR videos of me playing Among Us and some other weird games. So I'm going to be doing that on the other channel as well. I'm going to go back to my roots on that channel. I was looking into it on PSN, but it's not there. What, the replays? You don't get the replays on Fortnite on your PSN? That sucks. Hey, that sucks. That sucks. Alright, look at this. I think we could probably actually do a 3 wall wide section here. And then in the middle, have a banner come down. So have it that wide, and then in the middle we can have a banner going down. The same again here. So get all of that up. Then do this. Dude, what animes have people been watching? I'm waiting for them. Dude, Solo Leveling, such a good anime. Just randomly. Oh, Repo. Oh, man. Sorry. Repo is the game you can't get on PSN, I see. Yeah, I wonder if they'll bring it to other devices, or if they'll just hard stick to... I'm sure that it's... Dude, it's so popular, it's going to come out on all devices. It's a bit like Among Us. Dude, Among Us was such a fad back in COVID times. Now, the only thing about Repo is, like all games like it, Lethal Company, Among Us, there's a fad, it storms the internet, and it disappears. These indie games, they come and they go, and then they still get played, but not to the extent they get played at the beginning. So, oh, dude, Baby Jojo, you're in the right place, because I'm everything you need and want in life. I watch anime too. I watch anime too. I know, I'm amazing. I do all of it. Listen, I do everything. Dude, that time I was reincarnated as a slime is probably my favorite anime. You just went out and put out there my favorite anime. Is it my favorite anime? I don't know. Dude, there's been so many good ones since that one, but it was on there as my top anime. Reincarnated as a slime is my top anime of all time so far. That one, Baby Jojo, that one. But recently, I have to say, like, the dun dun, the dun 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 dun, the dun dun. That one is really high again. Like, oh no! Actually, no, I tell a lie, dude. Okay, Slime is my second. Slime is my second because I am a bit of a Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is so good. Demon Slayer is definitely my favorite anime. Yet my Fortnite replay is still valid. Ooh. I'm interested in what you're doing with this replay, Has. Is it the one where you won the other day? Has clutched a game the other night. It was insane. It was, honestly, it was insane. I was screaming down the mic. Has probably fed up on me at the moment because Has literally just gets me screaming. Has had long days at work. He's literally come back from work after a stressful long day. And he gets me wanting to play Fortnite. And then when he gets to play Fortnite with me, he just gets me screaming in his ear for like, I don't know, 2 hours of me screaming in his ear. And then when he was winning that final game, I started screaming because he won. I get too hyper. One of the favourite is Jobless Reincarnation. Dude, Jobless Reincarnation, also amazing. Wait, Jobless Reincarnation? Dude, there's so many good animes. Let me list them to you. Let me list them to you. A Ranga. Oh, dude, Ranga. Oh, dude, that's such a you know what? The slime one's cozy. There's some cozy animes I really like. I really like Campfire Cooking. I watched that twice because it was so cozy. I watched that Mr. Soto one on Netflix. Dude, I'm part way through that. I haven't seen the whole thing yet, but I'm enjoying it. It's not my favourite, but I'm enjoying it. I like Spy X Family. Like, there's some really good animes out there. Because what I think carries an anime is, first of all, obviously, fantastic story. It needs to have a good story. Sometimes a story is good enough to carry the whole thing. Sometimes good animation is good enough to carry anime. But if you combine them both, you combine good animation with good storytelling, then you get Demon Slayer. And I think that storytelling and also the animation is probably the best. It's like second to none. I honestly think it's the best. I think it's better than any other studios ever put out ever. In terms of the quality of the animation is insane. The story's good. Like, I can get emotionally hooked to that. It's the only, like... Dude, it's the only... I'll tell you why it's a good anime. It's the only anime that literally makes me feel like a kid again. It's the only anime I can sit and watch and, like, watch a fight scene and I'll be, like, off my seat, like, with how hype it is. I'm hyped. Dude, I'm always hyped when I watch that anime. And my favourite season of that anime is the District one. Whatever the District one is. With the sound Hiroshima. Hiroshima? I'm saying the name wrong, aren't I? Hiroshima? No, God. What are they called? The Demon Slayers. The good ones. Oh god, I've forgotten. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. And now I read the chat. Yeah, that one, but would end up like a cinematic movie like Days of Doom. Ooh. I like your thinking here, Has. You know, this is my kind of thing. I'm liking what you're saying. I want you to do it. I want you to go ahead and do that now. You gotta do it. Find some spare time. Edit that shit. Excuse my French. If you like Wolves, watch Wolves Reign. I don't like Wolves per se, like, but I'll watch it if it's good. Did you watch AOT, Attack on Titan? I've seen it all the way up to a certain point, like towards the end of the seasons, like the newest like end of season, whatever. I haven't seen like the finale, whatever the finale is. Is the finale even out? I don't know. I never saw the finale. I saw, I don't know, that Eren might be the bad guy, but might be the good guy. I don't know. It's all confusing now. It got too confusing for me. Attack on Titan's one of those animes where I really have to concentrate on the anime, so it makes it more unenjoyable for me. If I've got to concentrate that hard, then I don't enjoy it as much. I think Attack on Titan is a good anime, but it's like this first season was amazing, and then after that, I started to get a little bit lost with the story a little bit. But that's my own problem for being dense, I think, rather than the anime being bad. I think the anime is good. Did you watch Blue Samurai? Haven't seen that. Haven't seen Blue Samurai. If I'm honest, haven't seen that one. What have I seen? I've seen a lot of other stuff. Let me try and think of a list of anime I've seen. I've seen a lot of rubbish anime. I do sit and watch like really trash anime at night half the time. I watch like the really rubbish ones that are just like, you know, clones of each other. I watch all of those rubbish ones for sure. And I like it. You know what? I like watching the trash. I'm happy to be a trash anime watcher half the time. But sometimes I watch good ones. Sometimes I watch bad ones. It just depends. It just depends, it does. What are we doing here? Get those inside. Now my favourite... Okay, here's a new one for you. What's your favourite animated movie of all time? Now, when I say animated, I mean Japanese anime. What's your favourite anime movie? Now, this could include any of the Hayao Miyazaki films, the Studio Ghibli films. This could also include... Gosh, it would include anything. Include, like, Attack on Titan movie. Is there a movie? Attack on Titan movie? I don't know. That can be included. Anything from Japan or Korea, that is a movie. Because I've got one that I don't know a lot of people have seen. There's a film called Summer Wars that I honestly used to rate so much. There's one I used to rate so much, which is... Oh, dude, Pokemon. Dude, Pokemon! Pokemon movie #1. That is... You know what? I didn't expect anyone to say that. Pokemon movie 2001 and the third film are my favourites. Pokemon movies. Pokemon... Dude, people don't realise how deep Pokemon movie 3 is. People don't realise how deep... The one... When I say Pokemon movie 3, I mean the one with Entei. Remember the one with Entei? The one with Entei goes hard. Dude, it's emotional. There's a kid. She's lost her dad. And then from her own dreams, from her own, like, wanting her dad, these Pokemon create a dad figure for her in the form of Entei. It's insane. And then this Entei goes all rogue. Like, dude, it's insane. And it's really sad. And then she wants a mum. And then, because she doesn't have a mum either. So then they go get her a mum, but they steal Ash's mum. They steal Ash's mum. Ash's mum gets mum napped, and she has to look after this girl. Dude, it's insane. The plot's insane. And then Ash has to go console her and be like, look, like, you don't have your parents. You don't have your parents, but we can be your family. We can be your family. These aren't your family, but we can be your family. We are your family. We can look after you. We can help you. I believe that's what happens. But until then, she's a bit of a bitch, and she tries to basically murder them all. She tries to murder Ash up until that point. Anyway. Bit bait, but Akira. Yeah, I mean, Akira's great. Akira's probably one of the best. It's one of the best. It's one of the best. I've only seen it once, mind you. But, like, artistically, it set up a lot of, like, how the anime industry kind of moved on from there. It definitely set a... It's set... What am I trying to say? It set, like, a... It kind of set the bar for anime going forward, and how, like, the techniques they used in that anime weren't ever done before. I had to do a lot of research on Akira in my course in illustration. That's the only reason I know all of that stuff. Anyway, yes, I totally agree, Lance. Such an underrated movie. I don't know why I'm going on about dude. Has mentioned Pokemon. I'm talking about Pokemon, but Summer Wars is the one. I think that's the one you mean, right? Summer Wars is underrated for sure. There needs to be more eyes on that film. That film deserves an Oscar. All hand drawn. Like, I mean, the Studio Ghibli films as well, all hand drawn. I don't know if the Summer Wars stuff is all... I'm pretty sure that's all hand drawn, but they use computer generated stuff to help as well. That sounds like a mentally disturbing thing, kidnapping the mum. Yeah, dude, it's wild. The Entei just runs up to her while she's having like tea outside in a beautiful, like they're just sat outside in a nice like countryside like this. They just sat down with her son Ash, Pikachu, and then Entei just comes running in out of nowhere, like that Minotaur over there just comes running in, looks at Ash's mum, does some hypnosis on her. Takes it and then just takes it and then runs away. And it's like, haha, I have your mum. And that's it. His mum's gone. Then Ash's whole thing is trying to get her back. Dude, I miss Ash. I was such a Pokemon. I'm a huge Pokemon fan. I have to admit, I'm a massive Pokemon fan. I miss Ash. I haven't seen the Horizon series yet because I'm still grieving for Ash. I'm still grieving. I'm still in the grieving process. How long is that going to last? Will I ever watch Horizons? I don't. Probably. I know if I watch it, I'll enjoy it, so... Perfect Blue, I had to watch that as well. I had to watch Perfect Blue for, I had to watch Perfect Blue in my my animation course. My illustration course, I had to watch Perfect Blue, and I had to do, like, a little dissertation on it. Why? I don't know why they made me do that, but I had to. And that one was a very disturbing film. That made me feel very uncomfortable. I like pretty much anything Hayao Miyazaki, me too. Thelma, me too. Anything that man produces is 10 out of 10. Amazing. I like now I must say, I like anything by Hayao Miyazaki. I don't like everything by their studio. There's a few films by the actual studio that Hayao Miyazaki obviously didn't direct, etc. and wasn't the art director on. And those ones don't have critical acclaim, sadly. Like, a few of them are good, a few of them are alright, but... like Pompoko, that he didn't do that one, did he? I'm trying to think what else. He didn't do Tales from Earth to Sea, that was his son. Up in Poppy Lane was his son as well that did that one. What other film? Oh, gosh. You know, actually, I think Hayao Miyazaki did the Tales of Arrietty. I didn't love that one. It was good, but I didn't love it. Or was that even him? Did he direct that one? Probably not. Dude, whenever I find out that there's a Studio Ghibli film that I didn't enjoy as much as the rest, turns out Hayao Miyazaki didn't actually do it. He was like sat in the background of them, letting other people take over that one. His ones are the best. Princess Mononoke, great film. But all of the ones, the guy who did Summer Wars, if you guys haven't seen Summer Wars, definitely go give it a watch. The guy who did that did another film called, and there's a wolf film there, Crimson, if you like wolves. But it's the most depressing wolf film I've ever seen in my life. The film is, gosh, it's something like Dancing with Wolves or something. I don't know. It was they're like people who can turn into wolves. And it's just the most depressing film I've ever seen. It's all about death and dying. It's all about death, bereavement, dying. These children who've lost their mother and their dad through their wolf dad, etc. It's depressing. I actually don't watch it. If you want to get depressed, watch it. But if you don't care, then watch. You know. What about everyone's favorite animated movie that's not anime? Kung Fu Panda 1, 2, and 3. Oh god, I can't even. Legend of the Overfiend. Dude, is that Chinese film that no one's seen? Is that Chinese animated film everyone's been talking about online, but no one's actually seen it? Is that the film you're talking about right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. That should be middle. Why is that not middle? Oh, I cocked up. Hang on a minute. You gotta go out from here. We're making good progress on the museum tonight while we're all chatting. Nah, it's very, very old movie. Akira times maybe a little later. Oh, Mr. Jam. My knowledge of film doesn't go about that far. I'm just a young man. I'm a young man in a young man's body. Up, yeah, I mean, Up's great. There's a lot of, you know what? A lot of the animated movies are the best at storytelling. Better than some of the live action movies. Better than some of the live action movies, honestly. Right, so we want 3. 1, 2, 3. Then 3 again, is it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Then this is where we come out to. There we go. Okay. We're going places. Hello, Minotaur. How are we doing, buddy? Oh, my God. Looking pretty smart, Mr. Minotaur. Looking pretty smart. I like your get-up. 1989. Haven't heard of that. Have I seen? Dude, 1989. Is that an animated movie? Or is that just a movie? Dude. Okay, so we talked about. Okay, everyone's favorite animated movie. Mine's Kung Fu Panda. What's everyone's TV show? TV show. Now that's a hard. That's a really hard one. What's my favorite TV show of all time? I mean, there's a few. Last time I went to the movie theatre was a Jurassic Park movie, and so is the next time I go as Jurassic Park movie. You like Jurassic Park, I take it? Hey, everything dinosaur related over here. No, the year of the movie I listed... Oh, sorry, okay. I was like, dude, is that an animated movie called 1989? Okay, yeah, it was a bit before me. I wasn't born then. Avatar The Last Airbender is a great TV show. And a great animation. Supernatural, says Telma. Honestly, this is a hard one for me. Like, I don't really watch TV shows anymore. But, like, there's a lot of TV shows that I have enjoyed and consumed heavily over the years. One that I watched and rewatched again is an American TV show. American TV show called Parks and Rec. Did anyone ever watch Parks and Recreation? Because I used to watch that. I watched that at least twice or 3 times through. I started watching that when I was in university, and it just took me. It managed to take me through. It was so good. It was so funny. My kind of comedy. That's my kind of comedy. But it was a bit like The Office as well. That show. But I love Parks and Rec. Chris Africus agreed. I'm looking forward to season 2 live action. Arcane's pretty good. Yeah, Arcane's decent, Super Doom. Don't have one. Never really got into anime. In ARK, is there a way for me to check all the server I played in? I don't know. In ARK, is there a way for me to check? I don't understand that question, baby Jojo. Sassy the Sasquatch is also a good cartoon. Hey! Never heard of it. Is that a Canadian? I'm guessing that's a Canadian one I've never heard of. Must be a Canadian one. Do I do this here? Maybe. What other ones? Oh, Vicar of Dibley in this country. There's a show called Vicar of Dibley in this country. I used to watch all the time when I was younger. Vicar of Dibley is a comedy sitcom with an actress called Dawn French in. None of you will know. Maybe you will. I don't know. I don't think she's that famous overseas. But honestly, I used to love... God, I love that show. No, yes. Sassy the Sasquatch is Australian. That'll be why. I don't know Sassy the Sasquatch. 1, 2, 3. We're doing every 3 on this one. Hopefully it works out. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't work out. We're going to have to do every 2. We'll do every 2. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Close the door. 5, 6. Sit on some dicks. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. 7, 8. Pick a mate. 9, 10. It still doesn't work. You can't even do it in 2s. Have I done this right? Man, is there a way to get this so it's nice and even? I don't think there is. It's always going to be odd, no matter what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's because it's odd numbers. It's odd numbers, so I don't think I can get it to do what I want to do. Well, that sucks. British comedy. Yes, it is a British comedy. I don't talk about the live action one, lol. Takeshi's Castle was the best TV show ever. Oh my god. Dude, Takeshi's Castle was hilarious. Dude, Takeshi's Castle brings me joy and life. Damn, I don't know what to do here, guys. I guess we sacrifice the fact that this is going to be even. It's not going to be even. So instead, we don't do all the pillars. We just do 2 at the sides and 2 in the middle. I think that's probably the way we can get around. Father Ted! Oh, I used to love Father Ted. Down, 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 down. I think that's the Father Ted theme tune. I hear you're a racist now, Father. Dude, the classic episode where they're all stuck in the lingerie aisle in Debenhams in the supermarket. It's hilarious. Chris Advocates, not the live action movie, the Netflix live action series. Are you talking about? Oh, dude, Saphicus! Now you're talking, dude. Keeping Up with Appearances. That is such a dude. That one's one of my favorites as well. Dude, I'm so glad someone said this. Saphicus, are you British? Are you British or do you just know this sitcom? Dude, that one's old. Look, Haz is way too young to even know what that one is. They wouldn't have been doing reruns of that when Haz was growing up. But when I was growing up, they did put it on the TV still. Even though it was before my time. Technically, that whole comedy thing ran up to when I was born. But they still did the reruns on TV. So I used to watch it then. Dude, dude, I love Keeping Up with Appearances. Actually, it's pronounced bouquet. It's pronounced bouquet. Sacrifice the ones in front of the door. Do you think the ones in front of the door? Oh, dude, yeah. Why does it look odd? I think you're right. Sacrifice these. Something don't look right. Something don't feel right. Why does this look off to me? Is this in the middle? No, it's not. It's not in the middle. It's not in the middle for diddle. How's this not in the middle? Where did we go wrong? Last of the Summer Wine. Now that's an old one, Tracy. You like Mrs. Brown? Dude, I didn't realise that Americans watched British TV. But there we go. We're learning. 1 Foot in the Grave with Victor Meldrew. Dude, you're all sounding like my dad. Dude, this is like having a conversation with my dad right now. Talking about Victor Meldrew. Now we're really getting to my dad's territory. How old's my dad? 74? Dude, my dad had me quite late in life. He had me when he was in his late 40s. Mrs. Brown is awesome. My stepmom loves Mrs. Brown. My stepmom really likes Mrs. Brown. I know she did like some weird like movie with like an American person. I don't know what that was about. But that happened. We had on the buses when I was young. Dudes, can I also just say that every Robin Williams films that he's done in his lifetime is also my favourite film. That includes Mrs. Doubtfire, which I'm gonna go see, by the way. I've seen it in the theatre. I'm taking my stepmom's 60th birthday. I said I'd get her tickets to see Mrs. Doubtfire, so I'm going again on Monday to see Mrs. Doubtfire. Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm gonna go see that on Monday in the theatre, which honestly it was so good. If that ever comes to your countries, the Mrs. Doubtfire theatre production, like the musical, is such... Dude, the guy who plays Mrs. Doubtfire, he's so good. Like, I honestly went into it thinking, like, he wouldn't ever, like, whoever this is not going to do such, like, as good a job as Robin Williams. But it was such a joy to watch, because it felt like I was watching Robin Williams in a weird way. Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who. I haven't seen any... I've only seen 1 or 2 episodes... No, I've seen 2 episodes of the new Doctor Who season. But I haven't. I need to catch up. I need to catch up with all of it. I usually wait until Doctor Who seasons are, like, done, and then I'll binge watch them. I'll absolutely binge watch them. Who's everyone's favourite Doctor? I always name a dino suture as Mrs. Brown. It always makes a male... It's always a male and extra snappy. That's funny. It's a very hard to do job as good as Robin Williams. He is iconic. Honestly, that's what was so surprising about this this show. Mel, was that this guy was honestly this guy embodies Robin Williams and does his own spin on it as well. It was honestly just such a joy to watch. He had me creasing. I'm really looking forward to watching it again. I hope that it's as good as I remember it, because I'll be really disappointed if I go and it ends up not being as good as I remember it, because I really have kind of hyped it up to my stepmom, so I hope she enjoys it. But she loves the film as well. Mork and Mindy. That rings a bell. I haven't seen it. David Tennant did that role amazing, and he definitely is the best Doctor. Yeah. Honestly, everyone rates David. I like David. Now listen, I'm going to be controversial. I'm going to be a controversial Who man. Because, and I know there's a lot, now I know a lot of people will, basically everyone's going to disagree with this. Now, Matt Smith was my favourite for a long time. And like, David Tennant, what happens with me is everyone, like, becomes my favourite. Like, David Tennant was my favourite. Really was my favourite. I loved David Tennant. Then Matt Smith came along. He became my favourite. I loved Matt Smith. Then Peter Capaldi came along. I mean, he was my kind of like half my favourite. He kind of shared the mantle with the other two. They kind of all up there with each other. Now, here's my controversial statement. When the lady came on, Jodie Whittaker, I decided to not watch the season because... like, the vibe of the first episode really felt different to the usual Who vibes, and I wasn't really a fan of the new Who theme. I can't believe I didn't watch it because I wasn't a fan of the new soundtrack that they added with it. I was such a fan of the Matt Smith soundtrack. That Matt Smith soundtrack was 10 out of 10. Then I decided to go away somewhere, and I was a little bit of a long trip, so I downloaded all of the episodes and I watched them back to back. I watched all of the Jodie Whittaker ones back to back. Jodie Whittaker is my favourite Doctor. And I think because she was so hated, makes me love her even more. Because she did such a good job. I don't know why people hate her as Doctor Who. I know they say they hate the writing and not her. Which I get. Like, the writing wasn't 10 out of 10. But it was still decent. And it had me wanting more at the end. I was so sad when she changed. Like, she... went to David Tennant. I was like, what the hell? This was so good. I miss it. Dude, I think she doesn't deserve any hate. I think she deserves lots and lots of love. Because her Doctor Who was just really good. And that series, like, I actually really enjoyed the series. I have to say, I'm one of those people. I enjoyed the series. I enjoyed the fact that there was, like, this big twist with this other Doctor. The other Doctor was sassy. The fact that she's been another Doctor before, I didn't mind that storyline. I enjoyed it. Anyway. A lot of people disagree with the fact that a woman played Doctor because it was the first time for that move. But, like, what's weird about that, people getting annoyed about that, is they just had one of the best Masters of all time. The woman who played the Master, Missy, Remember Missy, the character? Dude, Missy was the best Doctor Who character, along with River Song. I love River Song as well. But Missy was so good. As well. What is... I don't understand the mathematics here of what's going on. I think I can fix it, though. What is happening here? 15... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. And there's 3 here. Ah. No, 3 here. Ah. Ah, okay. Okay, I cocked up. I cocked up. The maths weren't mathing. The maths weren't mathing. The Timeless Child was an awesome addition to the canon. I agree. Honestly, I agree. I thought it was a good addition. And I love Jodie Whittaker. I love the little bit of romance she had with the Asian lady. I love the Asian, like the episode of the Partition episode was good. It was just really all-round good Doctor Who episodes. I don't think it deserves any hate. I don't think Russell T Davies had to come back save it by any means. I thought everything they did was good. But that's my opinion. 1, 2, 3. And the fact that she was a woman, like that Doctor Who was a woman, I think it was a good avenue that they went down. I enjoyed it. I hope they go back to it again. Dude, Missy's my favorite character in Missy's my favorite character in Doctor Who, hands down. And I love River Song as well. 1, 2, 3. What I really wanted was River Song to meet Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who. That would have been really fun. That would have been super fun if them two met. Since Disney took it, it definitely needs some saving. Yeah, like apparently I've seen loads of stuff saying people aren't happy about the new season. I don't know, like, is that true? Is Nakati Gatwa doing a good job, or was the story bad? Like, what's going on there? I have to say, like, I like Nakati as Doctor Who. I wasn't really a fan of the sidekick lady. She was a bit dull for me. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and then goes 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 goes out here. Have I done it wrong again? Dude, it's the same. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Dude, it's this. Look. You go out here. And 1, 2, 3. And this goes out. Is that right? So now it should be even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16! Let's go! I had my maths wrong, guys. It's my fault. Maths weren't mathing. Now, if I do every 2, will it work? Every 2. I bet it doesn't work. I bet I've miscounted again. Fuck! No. Yes, I've fucked. Excuse my French. God damn it. I didn't think they kept River Song long. Dude, River Song was such a good character. And I love that he had a wife. Like, that was his wife. A bit messed up that was Amy Pond's kid, but nevertheless. And how old is Doctor Who? Is it a bit weird that he's like an ancient being and he's, you know, going around sleeping with these companions who are very young? 1, 2, 3. Oh, what have I done? God damn it. Ah! I cocked up again. Look, it goes to there. Aha! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I've done it. I fixed it. I've fixed it. I'm the best. I'm the best ARK player known to man. You all look at me. You all come into the stream individually every time, and you think Lance, the best ARK player in the world. And you know what? I don't blame you. This is what you're here for. You're here for riveting ARK content with me, LolsAtLance. And it doesn't get better than this. Lance struggling to figure out basic mathematics. very, very simple mathematics. This is what you're here for. Lance, stupid. Lance doesn't know maths. Lance doesn't know geometry. But yet you stay. You stay with me here and with Wilma. You should kill that Astral. I don't know where is it underneath the base now? Yeah. I'll kill it for you. I'll kill it for you, then I'll read the rest of the chat. Ta-da! That was twisted. That was definitely a twist. I did not see Coming River Song being... Dude, that was so good. See, that writing was good. Who was that? Was that Stephen Moffat who wrote all those episodes? That was decent, honestly. Those were some good twists back then. I enjoyed that. But then I also enjoyed the twist of Jodie Whittaker's, where it turns out that she's been a doctor before and doesn't remember all these doctors she's been, which was good fun. And that doctor was so sassy. I want a whole series with that sassy doctor. Dude, I don't know what that doctor's called. Doctor 1, Doctor 2. I'm guessing the second ever doctor. Dude, the second ever doctor. She's a sassy lady. I want to see that doctor. That's the doctor I want to see. You got me wanting to watch Doctor Who. I mean, come on, Lance. At that point, he doesn't have much choice for partners. He's basically immortal, and his body's... Yeah. To be fair, and his body's always change. You're right. I shouldn't make it weird. Lance trying to make things weird for no reason. But it is kind of weird at the same time. It's kind of weird. You know what's weird as well is like the soul stays the same. Yeah, the personality changes slightly. The soul's the same. They remember who they are, what Doctor Who they were. They remember their past. So, you know, technically their personality shouldn't change. You can maintain all you maintain all of the memories. Technically your memories shouldn't change, but like your personality shouldn't change, but they do, like he does. Which I'm fine with. The personality changes slightly. I like that. But now here's a question. If he finds himself in a place with River Song, the lady Rose Tyler also. Okay, you put Rose Tyler, River Song, and the other people that he's fallen in love with over the years in one room together with Doctor Who, one of the incarnations of Doctor Who. Who's Doctor Who picking? That's my question. I'd say we do it. So you can only save one. You can only save one. That's horrible. Why would we put Doctor Who in that conundrum? Oh, that's what they need to do, though. They need to do that at some point. I'd watch that episode. Dude, my favourite... dude, I was so happy when Catherine Tate returned, because Catherine Tate was one of my favourite companions of all time. Who else was my favourite companion of all time? Probably just Catherine Tate. Dude, Catherine Tate with any of the... Oh, dude, Clara. Clara's also my favourite. Dude, Clara was so good, because Clara stayed after the... Dude, Clara with Peter Capaldi was just the best. Clara with Matt Smith, fantastic. Clara with Peter Capaldi, 10 out of 10. Oh, that's sadistic. I know, I'm crazy. I'm a crazy person. What can I say? Let's get rid of this goddamn fog. Jesus Christ. But guys, we are nearing to the end of the stream. I want to thank everyone for joining me today and listening to me rant at the beginning of the stream for 2 hours about, you know, Snail Games and the situation. We've made some really good progress on the base. I think the next couple of times will probably... probably the next time we'll get the main outside bit done. Although there's a lot of details I want to add still. Matt Smith, of course. Matt Smith and Clara. Yeah, honestly, they were so good. But dude, Clara saved Doctor from everything. Clara should get all the credit in the world for saving Doctor Who. She did a lot for that man. She did an awful lot. I'm liking this, dude. I'm liking this. We're looking pretty tasty. We're looking pretty good. I might even add in a roof on this side as well. That is not a roof. Let's add in a proper roof on this side. Now, do we do ramps or do we do proper? This is a proper. Is that too big? We're going to go with ramps. I think that's too big. I think we'll go ramps. Let's try ramps. Ramps. I like. Do I like or do I hate? Or do I... it definitely works on those. So it should work on that. You know, that's looking... You know what? I'm... The dome, still for me, the dome's not, like, ideal. But we're making it work. We're making it work, guys. Anywho. Ladies and jelly spoons. Boys and girls. People of the ARK community. Please do go check out my second channel. I'm going to post it into the chat. Go give it a like and subscribe. Go check out the brand new video. Give that a good comment and a good like and a good watch because it deserves it. So you'll have a good laugh watching that one. And there'll be plenty more videos coming on the channel soon. And let me just play this. There'll be plenty of videos coming on this channel soon. I've got a video planned. I want to try and get out. I'm going to try my best to get a video out. When am I going to try and get the video out? Monday. I'm hoping to get the video out Monday. So look forward to that. That is an old build that I'm redoing, but with a few new additions. So it should be fun. Obviously, that requires me to go away now and do some editing, which is a pain when I just want to go to bed. So we'll see. I don't know. I've got a lot to do on the weekend, so it'll be a miracle. Hey, it'll be a miracle from the ARK gods if it gets out on time. We'll see. Anyway, love you guys all to death. Be sure to like the stream. Thank you so much for joining in today and being so active in the chat. It was good to have a good chat about all our favourite TV shows, etc. Baby Jojo was playing before the update and everything is... Oh no. Everything's gone? Have you spoken to whoever's owned the server? You should be able to roll it back, Jojo. Jojo, if anyone wants to join the Discord, the link is in the description below. There's plenty of people who play ARK on my Discord who might be able to help you, Jojo, with how you roll back your server. Anyway, love you guys to death and I'll see you in the next episode.